Diablo, the Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
And we're recording. Welcome back to Abracadagger. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and yeah, let's get right into this. Who's doing a recap? Again, my voice is shot, so I'd rather not do.
I can hit it up real quick. Just let me grab my notes. So last time, I believe, yeah. So we start where we left off, right after the fight with the Smith. We started by investigating the glyphs on the room, like on the floor in the room. The little white one in the center seemed to be kind of dormant. So we turned our attention to the big, what looked like a smithing table near the end of the room. Meanwhile, Simon and Luca began acting a little strangely while we were investigating. Through some quick thinking on Rowan's part, she managed to keep them and their minds a little intact. While Lazarus decided to go up to the table and try to inspect it, shortly followed by Sentinel. Little did they know that standing near the table would cause the corruption to slowly creep into their minds. Lazarus caught on this pretty quickly and decided to jump out and chew on his last piece of angel root. But Sentinel, either due to his perfectionism or some strange desire to overcome, decided to start trying to smith, all while he was noticeably becoming more and more corrupted. After a bit of a struggle, the party managed to force him away from the table and out of the circle, knocking him out. And after some time, the group managed to sneak back through the monastery with Chantel. Chantel, being the heroic gal that she is,
Who was there the whole time, by the way?
who was there the whole time. We did not forget.
Totally did not forget.
She was totally there the entire time, 100%. Decided to be the heroic woman that she is, and provide a distraction for us to go through the hallways and escape. We make it back to the encampment in Sorge, and let everybody know what was happening and that the smith was dead. I believe it was the next day, we make back off with a group of the rogues back to the monastery, making sure to clear out the rest of it of the undead, and finding Chantel, battered, bruised, and a little hungry, hiding in a corner around a bunch of dead fiends. After that, we spend the next few days making the monastery hospitable again and resting up to prepare for the long journey that we have ahead.
Don't forget, one of the large undead, the unburied, was blocking the door because it was too big to get into Chantel.
Yeah.
That's why she was stuck in that little cubby with the fallen dead around her that she'd killed, but she was stuck in there with no way to kill this big thing. So
Yes. We took care of that. And after a few days of recuperating and making sure that the monastery was a safe place to live again, we ended last session opening the doors to the desert on our way to Lugalain.
with Deckard Cain in tow and Warrev guiding you across the desert. And hopefully this week I can actually do Warrev's voice. I'm gonna try.
You could just say you're doing it now with that voice.
Oh,
Not feeling so hot.
So,
the prophecy.
If you can't, you could do Thebes' voice, and I'll do War's voice.
I definitely can't do Thebes' voice right now.
That's totally Thebes' voice.
No. Okay. We're gonna switch up some music here. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Dude, everything is gonna screw with me this week? What the hell, man?
Did you import Thebe into Foundry?
I'm gonna slap you. Are you joking? Are you fucking joking?
We're here
What?
for it.
Sorry, wait,
We're here
what?
for the scuff.
You son of a bitch.
Did we not? Oh boy.
What's going on?
Looking for it.
Didn't we?
I'll take care of it. Don't worry
Did
about it.
Man, look. Don't.
Ooh, I like.
For it.
Oh, is this gonna
Oh,
be
that's awesome.
the desert? Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh, we see some sandy sands of the sands.
I like that desert excursion RPG.
It's like the most common like sound effect for a desert. If you think about it, like it's that one
Oh,
instrument.
Great.
What's
That
it
it
called?
just screams desert. Ow.
Sitar.
Is it a sitar?
Let me turn on the music. Hold on. Actually, I don't know why I cannot hear the music. So
This
I
isn't a
can hear it.
sitar.
It is a sitar.
No, this isn't a sitar.
I was like, sitar sounds like it's like a string instrument, isn't it?
Yep.
This is more. This is more like a blowing instrument.
oh
Isn't it a rababa?
yeah, for some reason I can't hear it. So that's fine.
The ancient bards of this world play their melody of the land.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that why we
Yeah,
hear it?
the sandbards.
Yes, they're the sandbars.
That's the battle music's just the bard spirits.
I'm good to go, by the way, DM. There's only spells that I was missing. I imported it myself from. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'll double check my spell book now that I think about it, just to make sure everything's set. Yeah, I believe it's good.
This is gonna make me so mad. Things aren't working the way I want them to.
like this music.
I know.
This is-
Not gonna lie, I could definitely fall asleep.
Hey, fuckers.
Yeah, dude. You need some metal shit going on.
Like, I want this, but like, like
That's battle music.
Boom.
the metal music is just or the battle music just like a sped up version of this, like the old.
About to, I'm about to assume Lotus position.
DM's about to lotus flower the shit out of us.
Downward facing dog.
Downward dog, yeah.
No, I will never do yoga again. Fuck that shit.
Break down and swap into some Cobra.
I died the next day after yoga. I
Did
can
you
do fucking-
fart real bad too?
Nah, man. But my body was aching.
My college used to have morning yoga classes, and like people would fart so bad.
Ooh.
Bro, yoga's amazing for releasing gas.
Wow.
You could just rip one like a burp, you know, out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah, no,
do y'all know how to voluntarily burp?
Yeah.
no.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Mm.
Hey, we're recording. Holy
That's
shit.
it's
Well-
thematically appropriate.
My bad.
We're just making sound effects for Thebe because he's developing a drinking problem now.
He's no longer smoking, he's drinking.
He's switched substances because it's too hot in the desert, so he's like, all right, drinky drink.
Yeah, it's a new act, guys.
Exactly.
Nice.
Whoops.
Just throw people off when you cast Disguise Self, so you just take on a whole other personality.
Yeah. It's a different vice every act.
I am now I'm
That
no longer a drug addict. I am now a crippling alcoholic.
that would actually be like a really cool like concept if like you cast Disguise Self and it changes your personality based upon what you do.
That's called lying.
Well, it won't do what I want it to do for some reason.
Oh,
It's acting
lying.
stupid.
It says loading on my screen, so let's see.
Yeah, I'm still loaded in.
I too am loading.
Waterfall.
I'm gonna put the chat log on the side of my screen. Here we go. I miss having my large monitors.
That's
The second monitor I'm using is actually like 3 times the size of my laptop screen. So it takes some bit finagling the fine line between the two to swap.
Oh yeah. You like scroll over and it's just like where'd the mouse go?
No, I have to go in the upper half of the laptop screen in order to, get to the other one.
Oh okay.
I
Oh
don't know why that is.
look at this.
Look at what?
I see
Ooh, a pretty
Yeah, what? I
water.
see black. I see
I
only
see
a black
blue
screen.
I
That's
see black
red.
screen as well.
Is this the divider between a wet place and a dry place?
Wait,
It's a
y'all are at
fucking bridge?
waterfall?
yeah,
Whoa.
we loaded on waterfall.
We can hear a waterfall, but I can't see anything.
It's an animated map. I can see that.
Wait, I want to see it. Why
It's
don't
a
I?
really
I
nice
can see
animated
it.
map.
I
too.
You're
can't
not
see
supposed to
shit.
see that.
Oh, I'm looking away, so
Well, it's black, but I'm kind of sad. I want to see
I
the
can't
waterfall.
see.
you're not missing much. I swear, he's totally missing something.
Look at all this lore.
Whoa,
Oh my
look at this proto demon. It's so huge.
I clicked the world map, and then now I'm here.
Okay, let me pause it. This shit's. Alright, we're recording again. I'm sorry about that. And my sound and everything's working now. Okay. So, for the desert trek, we're gonna do. And I'll let you guys decide who rolls. We're gonna do 3 rolls per week for encounters.
Oh boy.
Okay, I like it.
I have some things already kind of set in motion that is going to happen, but you guys are going to roll for some random encounters along the way. So pick who's going to roll, and somebody roll me a d20. One person can do it 3
Okay.
times, or y'all can have 3 different people roll. Doesn't matter.
I vote
Pause,
like a
hold
rules.
on. Hold
Or
on,
Simon.
Viral?
hold on,
That's
hold on.
like the most ones in this game.
Will we get any loot from these encounters?
I don't know.
Perhaps.
And if we get loot, then we want the encounters.
Well, it's,
Who wants to roll
what
first?
you want is all a matter of what the
Chance.
dice does.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what you want. Sorry.
I mean, please remember, we have to protect 2 civilians.
Yeah. Liquor, roll first.
What about those guys?
You want me to roll first? Alright. Watch it be a 1. Bam.
Guidance.
It's not bad. I mean,
Okay.
It's not bad.
Somebody else or
Alright.
roll me.
I'll roll.
Simon?
You said a perception?
I nominate
this is just
Simon
a
and
D20.
Rowan for the last 2.
Oh,
Let me write these down. This is 14.
I ain't worth shit without my bonuses.
11. Somebody else roll me one more.
Rowan.
Oh,
Someone
fine.
get a D20 in there. I mean, like a.
Actually, we need Thief to roll that. We need a high.
Yay, Rowan!
On average, that's like 9. That's a
This is
9.
why I don't
On
roll
average.
anything, guys!
Well, hey.
My
That's like
dice
a
are
7
cursed!
on average.
So I have different tables that I use for extended travel.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this.
right.
So,
Okay.
the
Coffee
first
or
night-
kitchen?
the first night, the heat of the desert, except for possibly Lika, and to an extent Sentinel.
Hell yeah.
The heat is almost unbearable. Especially those of you such as Rowan, who's in heavy armor. It's by the time that first day is over, you are thoroughly miserable. You are soaking wet. You have sand in places you don't want to think about. And as the sun begins to go down, and you guys make a little camp, unfortunately with no fire, the temperature cools off slightly, and more of well, yeah, just kind of sit back and watch. Deckard Cain, poor guy, he is miserable. Rowan, you are not going to be able to take a watch tonight.
Okay.
Traveling through the desert in the armor that you have on, you are, as soon as y'all stop, you almost just pass out in the sand.
I'm pooped, guys. I'm done.
War of Will make a comment. Let's see if I can do this with my voice all screwed up. Well, I wouldn't. Nope, I can't do it. Damn. Well, I wouldn't recommend sleeping with all that armor on. It's so hard to do that, man.
I like it.
My voice is fucked.
You country as hell.
Yeah, pretty much. You,
Don't touch my camel.
there ain't no camel. You're not going to be ready to go in the morning. You're going to have sand chafing in places you don't want to think about. I understand you want to be ready for what may come, but the last time I made this trek, I didn't have any problems.
Well, you don't have our luck. Ugh. And then she's gonna like begrudgingly sit up from where she's collapsed in the sand, and then just start stripping the armor off.
Deckard
Simon cast grease.
He'll perk up. You likely didn't have Diablo's minions of hell romping around either, Damn, I can't even do Deckard's voice. Holy shit, this is bad. For anybody that's watching the videos, just sorry. With the COVID, I've been sick. I've been coughing a lot. My voice is just Anyways, I'm gonna try to talk as little as possible. So, first night is y'all's. If y'all wish to just move on, let me know. If y'all want to roleplay a little bit, go ahead.
Rowan is taking off the armor and throwing it into her bag of holding.
You just fit your fucking breastplate in there? God
Yes.
damn. Just a
Breastplate.
Sentinel would approach Leka,
Oh.
kind of just like movement, meandering up to him, kind of like shuffling through the sand.
my friend.
How would fare you this evening?
Sorry, what, my friend?
How are you this evening?
I mean, we're in the desert, and I'm from Marquette, so it's a little more like home than where we once were. I'm comfortable. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm just checking everyone's armor to make sure everyone's secure moving forward to the desert. I recommend not sleeping in that. It might be quite hot upon waking. I know you have an affinity to fire, but perhaps maybe hot metal may not work well for you.
Just so you
On the-
know, so I've kind of allowed y'all as y'all sleep or whatever. Nobody's had to take their armor off. You're not supposed to take. You're not supposed to be able to sleep with your armor on. You're supposed to gain a level of exhaustion if you sleep fully decked out. 'Cause
That's what I was.
bullshit. But in
That's
the
what I was
desert,
hinting him at.
yeah, in the desert, if you don't take that armor off to try and sleep, with all the sand and grime up in you and the heat, you are gonna catch a level of exhaustion. So just let you
Simon's
know.
in his loincloth.
Given warforges have assimilation of armor, we don't gain the exhaustion, do we?
No, you won't have to worry about it because it's part of it. You can't take it off.
Okay, that's my skin basically. I'll just hang up my
Exactly.
skin.
It's
Rock
like-
man.
Yeah, it's
Armor.
you. It's basically you.
Alright, well.
Doffs
take
is
it off.
over.
You see an animanium skeleton just sitting by the fire, keeping watch.
Oh, speaking of fire, actually, I'm gonna turn on the sword and put it in the middle of the party, so we have a 40 bright, 40 doom.
Okay. As I said, unfortunately, without a wagon and camels and whatnot, y'all don't have anywhere to carry things to make fires and all that. And you're out in the desert. There's no trees. There might be a little brush here and there, dead or cacti or something, but that's about it. As far as you
I
can
can-
see, it's just dunes and sand.
I tell Sentinel, I can take first watch shot tonight, and let's see
Do you
how it
mind
goes.
if? And he would interject as you speak and says, "Do you mind if I inspect your armor while you
You
rest?"
can, as long as you're not going to break it, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you now, your first night goes unhindered.
Nice.
At this point, the Sentinel is just kind of requesting to see your armor so he can either inspect it for any damages or kind of begin to meticulously work on it to see if he can improve it some way.
Alright, so once it's fully taken off, I just give it to you.
Look, and you notice Sentinel, and you notice too, Sentinel. Even though you can't take your armor off, it's part of you. You still hear that kind of. As you move around, you can hear the sand in your joints and stuff.
Fucking sand.
Hate sand.
It is
Sentinel
a
would
bit annoying.
Sentinel would spend, most of the evening before he would begin his inert mode, just kind of observing and going over the machinations of his armor, looking for weak points, looking for ways to improve, seeing if he can improve Leica's armor in some way.
Okay. Rowan, you said you had create food and water,
Oh yeah.
and y'all had brought plenty of water, so. Well, as much as you could fit in a few vials within the bag of holding, I think. So, I'm going to assume you will cast create water when needed, when necessary.
Yes.
So we can weed that out. Not have to deal with that. Food, that's under the same spell. Thebe has good berries, so fortunately with this group, y'all are pretty good for the desert. Except it's just a matter of dealing with the heat and the sand. So, I'm sorry, go ahead, Sentinel, and look up whatever else you guys are going to do.
Sentinel will begin to just again. He's meticulously looking or using his smith tools to piece apart his. I believe you had either chainmail or scale mail. Is that correct?
Chainmail.
Chainmail.
Chain
He'll be
shooter.
trying to fix sections. At some point or another, he'll just begin to close his eyes, almost working without seeing, as he begins to hum in his mind, kind of trying to see if he can channel some of his divinity magic into the armor.
Oh, nice.
Can you craft +1 stuff?
Not so. My armor is +1 because of my special thing that I get every morning I wake up. I
Right.
basically can imbue it as a blessing.
Right.
I can channel that blessing into somebody else's stuff technically, but I won't gain the blessing if I have it. If I do so.
Okay.
Right now he's trying to kind of dig deeper and see what more knowledge he can obtain as he kind of focuses more on his craft,
Okay.
as he's trying to learn how to properly intricately fabricate based upon what he already has as a resource.
And when do you get that spell?
Right now I have it.
You suck. Okay. Fortunately, fortunately, you don't have the materials needed to fabricate.
I've got iron and I got a whole set of chainmail in front of me.
This is true. But to make something like plate mail, if that's
I'm
what you would want, you would need. You can't use chainmail to make plate mail.
I would need. Again. That's why I'm not doing it yet. I'm just kind of trying to learn. You know me. I don't blow a spell the minute I get it. I try to figure it out. So he's.
Except stone,
That one
rock,
time
or
you-
whatever.
Well, that was by accident. I just walked into
Or
a
that
wall and got
one
stuck.
time you fucking killed yourself.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Yeah,
it was learning how to use stuff. Yeah. He's just kind of right now. Right now, he's just he's kind of pinching hook to the chains back together. But he's he's scanning his armor, basically looking for ways that he can make it better. And that's kind of how he's unraveling this knowledge of his fabrication.
Okay.
But at this point in time, he doesn't think he's in a place fit to officially put this together the way he thinks he can.
Well, for the purposes of this particular night, as you're doing so, you do feel that magic kind of flowing through you and from you into the armor. And while you don't imbue it or necessarily create anything new, the armor does any parts of the surface that are marred, scratched, any of the chain links that are damaged or whatever, you do end up kind of repairing it throughout the night to where it's not going to give any added effect, but it looks almost like a new set of chainmail when you're done with it, instead of something that's been used and beat up.
He gets +1 to cool.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Nice.
plus one cool factor. Other than that, anybody else want to do anything for this first night? Rowan is passed out in the sand with her head up on, well, I don't know, maybe some of her padding that goes under her armor. She's got it.
No,
under
she
her-
sleeps on top of the bag of holding.
Oh,
The bag of holding is her pillow.
okay.
It's not very comfortable, but it's something.
I'm assuming you all had bedrolls. That's something kind of a given. So,
Sentinel will be
anything
playing.
else from anyone before the next day?
I'm in. Tries to sneak up and sit down next to Thebe.
Literally?
Yeah.
Roll me a sneak. Give me some sneaky. Thebe, what's your passive? Not that high, so. Excuse me. Yeah, Thebe, what are you doing at this moment as everybody's kind of settling down? Rowan's already snoring loudly. You see Sentinel something with Lika's armor. Lika is just kind of sit back, kick back, looking very much at home in this temperate, in this climate. What would Thief be doing?
Dave, you're muted.
Oh, thank you. I was fucking up. Well, after a hard day of work, I like to make a little cloud of relaxation. So Thebe is chilling, and there's this like cloud of just chill.
All right.
Would you like to imbibe on some chill?
So,
Do you notice me?
Absolutely not.
All right,
I find
so
it quite easy to sneak in the sand, as it definitely covers any sound you would normally make.
okay. Well then, I guess it appears that I just appear right next to you, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy."
Whoa! I didn't see you there, Simon.
It's the sneakiness.
You're getting better. And I already thought you were good. You might
So
be
how are you,
sneakier
man?
than anyone. Oh man, I'm great. I'm great.
That's good, dude.
Chilling. It kind of sucked dick today, but like, we got through it. And tomorrow, I'm gonna have a little surprise midday through. Don't worry about it. Little Thebe action. Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You know, I wanted to talk about what happened in the monastery, dude.
Absolutely, but before to get to that, where are my manners? As Steve hands 2 good berries and a rolled up cigar your direction. Please partake and divulge what's on your mind, my king.
Simon kind of looks around and sure, why not? He pops a good berry in his mouth, chews, swallows, enjoys the flavor and succulentness, and then passes the cigar from hand to hand, wondering whether or not he's going to use this. Shrugs and says, "Why not?" and partakes of the cigar. I guess it's good. So, yeah, dude, you were looking a little down, man. You were a little sketchy there for a while. You sure you're fine?
You know, I'm feeling good, and I'm not real sure why. It's like things just suck lately, but like I don't know, now that we're in the desert, it like hit me that hey, we actually like did something here, you know? Like look, it sucks Jundal's dead. But you know, whatever reason we're here, that we're stuck together in the middle of this fucking desert, we like accomplished something when we beat Andariel, you know? And like no matter what, I'm gonna see this through. For Jundal and the rest of the people. I just hope none of you guys have to lose someone. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really fucking blazed right now. So like, I think this is what Jundal would have want. As Thebe starts to think about it, you see his eyes get a little teary.
Oh man, I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's good. Just eat this good berry. That's a good berry. Dude, do you hear that? Or like, did Inifis speak to me?
Well, I don't know, man. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, Simon, Anthony doesn't have his sound effects turned up, so.
I almost wanted to insight check that, but it's way funnier if you're like, bro, perk up your ears. Tell me if you hear it. Hold on, just listen.
Whoa. Did you hear what I hear?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Wait, we might need to check, because remember, if it's Inifis, both of us have just now indulged Inifis. So we
I
need
stand
someone.
up. Oh, go ahead.
Well, we just need someone who has it, you know? Who has it? Who's the furthest away from me?
Well, I stand up and look around, startled.
It's a ways off, but it sparks a memory of just a few. Well, the night after you, or the day after you guys had cleared the monastery, and were headed back to Sorche. You seem to have been surrounded by a pack of wolves at one point, but they never closed in.
Who is closest to me? To us?
I'd say everybody's kind of scattered at an even pace, space around the sword fire.
Okay.
I'd say I'm the only one that's not occupied currently.
Let's go to Lazarus then.
Lazarus, are you awake right now? I mean, it's still kind of early.
I am.
The sun's only been down about an hour. The dunes. If you look up, you guys kind of went down and stayed in a low spot, so that you're kind of surrounded with maybe Sentinel and Licka up on top of one of the higher spots, one of the dunes. And you know, the sunlight in this area is, the moonlight, sorry. The moonlight is almost a crimson color. Like the moon's a real dark, almost reddish color.
Question.
Yep.
Would I know if wolves can be commonly found in a desert?
Yeah, that's not something that's super unknown. So, yeah. No. I'm sorry. The answer would be no. Mostly it would be like coyotes, which is more of a yipping than a howling. To hear a wolf in the desert? Yeah, maybe not so. But you're passed out, so.
Yeah.
But that would be knowledge that most of y'all would have.
Would Sentinel hear this howling as well, or is he so
Yeah,
inertly
everybody hears it.
focused?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quiet in the desert. Other than the occasional. Well, I don't know if y'all can hear that. My voice can't. But anyways.
The whoosh of the wind.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, you see the sand kind of wisp off the top of the dunes here and there. Every once in a while, you may hear the sound of some insects in the background. You hear as the wings, something flies by. Other than that, it's fairly quiet out here. So when you hear this howl, it's like it could be 300 feet from you, or it could be 2 miles from you.
Do I see the wolf?
Absolutely not.
When you approach Lazarus, the first thing you notice is that he is noticeably unrobed. He is not wearing a single article of clothing aside from the horn that he always has around his shoulder.
Man's free balling, alright.
Your horn.
He also has a surprising lack of outward genitals.
Okay.
He's got an innie.
Got a ninny.
So, just to give you some perspective, now that the sun has gone down and the heat has subsided, it's probably around 75 to 80 degrees. So not as hot,
Damn, that's warm.
but still warm. But comfortable, probably,
It's a dry heat.
Heat is fucking heat. Dry heat. Get out of here.
I would
Sure,
take
I'm
humidity
asleep,
sucks.
passed out.
Yeah, it does. I know.
I would say at this point, Sentinel is he'll be kind of like a couple hours in, finishing up, relinking and mending any parts that he can at the time. Using the sand at his disposal to help buffer as well. Kind of like scrape, using the sand to like scrape against some of any rusted parts of the armor.
All right, Simon.
Yeah. So Simon and Lazarus, what were y'all saying?
Thebe was approaching me.
Or Thebe, sorry.
No, it's both of us. Simon and Thebe. Yeah. Better roleplay to incorporate more people.
Roleplay incorporated.
Oh, hey, naked Laz. Hey, Laz.
What's up?
This is so awkward. I can't. Thebe like looks away. Like
He looks directly at you. He's facing you now.
nope, don't look at me in the eye. Not when you're naked. Simon, you got this one, right?
I didn't know you were a girl.
Yeah.
Thebe turns around.
Hyman notices Laz's lack of outward genitalia and repositions himself to where his loincloth is a little more revealing and goes, hey dude, did you hear that?
The howling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Wolves, I would guess.
Should we go look for him?
I wouldn't advise that. I don't know what wolves in this world are like. And I don't think I want to find out anytime soon.
Simon turns to Thebe and goes, yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
You know, he does have a point, though. We don't know what the wolves are like. Alright, well, Simon, can you just, like, move to the left? You know what I mean? A little bit. It's poking out. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Simon looks down and,
I mean, unless I'm getting knighted today, can you just fix that?
Simon looks down, looks up at Thebe and smiles. Sure. And adjusts himself.
But anyway,
Quiet chuckle coming from Laz.
just finding out so much I didn't want to know about today.
Just 3 dudes in the desert, everybody.
It's the title of the episode. Yeah, alright. There's wolves in the desert. Are they following us? It doesn't make sense, right?
Are wolves supposed to be in the desert?
I mean, there's coyotes, so, like, maybe?
Those aren't wolves, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. But they're similar? It's not too ridiculous.
Out of character, like, what kind of desert is this? Is this like Las Vegas desert or is this like Sahara desert?
It's like almost Sahara Desert with the occasional cactus pods here and there.
Mm.
Is this... Could it be?
Maybe we should check it out, but I wouldn't spend any longer than 15 minutes.
Oh man, I could try and talk back.
Is everybody voting?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
loading.
I wonder why it's taking so long.
Hey.
Yay.
What's that thing in the center there?
Well,
Like a
I
sword?
don't have a yeah, it's his sword. That's y'all's campfire.
Oh.
See,
Oh, okay.
It's fucking
It's a
dancing,
tiki
okay?
torch.
That's it, yeah,
Nice.
it's a tiki torch.
Doing the chimichanga.
Here, let me make it nighttime for y'all. There we go.
Alright,
That's pretty much what it looks like out here for you. Everywhere you look is just sand and dunes.
Do you know what direction it came from?
look, let's be honest. Wandering the desert at night without the full group, after walking all day and knowing we have to walk tomorrow, it's a bad idea. And I'm Phoebe. So, like, let's not even play with that idea. We just need to keep watch tonight. Agreed?
Agreed.
Alright.
Are there any of the cactuses within Simon's sight?
Yeah, you find there's a couple little pods here and there with cacti.
Okay. Simon kind of mutters to himself, "Man, we had some great cactuses on that island. I'm gonna go harvest one of these things."
So you see some large purple blossoms coming out of one of them.
I remove it from the ground without, injuring myself. I'm pretty sure it's got pokies and stuff on it, right?
Yeah, give me a dex check. DC's 10. Oh shit! Yeah, you.
Oh
You,
Oh
as
Damn.
You actually give up after a few minutes as your hands are just, oh fuck! Like there's those prickly things all in your hands. You got sores all over from fucking stabbing yourself. Like, yeah, you're having a rough time.
Right. Well, he stumbles back to Thebe, staring at his hands, just like, "Damn, I really cocked that up." Thebe, help me out, bro. You're a nature specialist.
Oh, shit, dude. That's gnarly. Is that one in your fingertip? How did you even do that?
You got one under your pinky nail, like shoved in there.
Yeah.
No.
I think the inifice is interfering with my,
Just let me help you out with that. I'm gonna use my mage hand to start plucking things out to avoid agitating any of the needles.
Oh man, I'll help you. Yeah.
I
He's
sit there
helping in
and
his
watch
own way.
that.
As we're plucking these out, he goes, "Hey Simon, do you know how to make peyote?"
I'm not exactly sure what peyote is, but on this
Wow.
island there were some pretty awesome cactuses, man. They don't exist on the island anymore.
Is that another version of coyotes?
No, man. And Chantal used to talk about it. It's this special treat available only in deserts. But I don't quite know how to make it. But we could try. I'm down to try, you know what I mean?
I don't know what kind of treat you could find out in a desert, but sure, if you trust it.
Oh, the best kind, Lazarus. Let me educate you. As he hands over a cigar. Also, you're muted, DM.
Mostly dead trees is what you find in the desert. Mostly.
That's
There
fair.
are some nice trees in the desert. There are some trees that can thrive in the desert, but not here.
Alright, this is only day one, and I don't know about you, but I was expecting to get way further. As he turns around and looks at the mountains from Eastgate, the area he was coming from. I was expecting to get way further than this. So I say we tog this high up, you know? Bunker
Oh.
down for the evening?
I guess.
Yeah, all of you are fairly exhausted. Not exhausted as in you have a level of it, but this is very different from what you're used to. The heat, the sand, the walking, the sinking in the sand, the up and down the dunes. You're gonna definitely want your full 8 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
6
I was
hours,
gonna-
whatever.
I was gonna bring the cigar that Thebe handed him up to his mouth and take a big puff, despite never having smoked this before.
Oh, jeez.
Could be an experience, bro.
Okay.
That's right.
Give
Education.
Give me a con save. Lazarus, as you try, wait, do you inhale?
Of course.
Okay.
At least I try.
As you inhale, you take a. Oh, let me ask you this: what kind of drag do you take? Do you just take a little puff? Do you see what Thebe and him do and take a long toke on it?
It'd take like a 3-second drag.
Yeah. Okay. You take a nice, few second drag there, and you're like, okay, you sucked it into your mouth though. You didn't just inhale it straight from the thing. So now your cheeks are all puffed out, and you got the smoke, and you open your mouth and you take a breath and suck that down, and you're like, oh, okay, that's not. You just start retching. Yeah, you start retching like. Were you there? Yeah. So it feels like you're back in Tristram with the smoke and the embers all around, and you having to cover your mouth when you were there to stop from affecting your breathing. But it feels like that, but you didn't get to cover your mouth, and now you are just choking, gasping for air for a few seconds. And there's a burning sensation, but there's also something a little tingly going on. Do you take another hit?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So, a few minutes go by. You slowly feel almost a dizziness as your head starts to swim, but just slightly. And your mind begins to kind of wander. Well, what would Laz experience? This is your experience. What would you experience first time getting high?
He will, first off, as he starts coming down from his coughing fit, he takes in one last gulp of air and lets out a small belch with a little bit of fire coming out of it. And he'll surprise himself, like, oh, well, that's new. Then he'll just kind of lay down in the sand, and he'll be like in a state of half consciousness, where he'll be semi-aware of his surroundings, but he'll be dreaming of
Does
eggs.
Lazarus have a tail?
Yes.
Okay. Keep going. I'm sorry.
He'll be dreaming of dragons, of kobolds, of eggs. He'll be dreaming of wings and flying. And he's just laying there in the sand, just breathing in the air.
You're not sure if Lazarus is aware of it or not, but as you and Simon kind of sit there and look at him and see this kind of effect overcome him, and you can tell he's kind of in a lighter headspace there. He's kind of enjoying it. Looks like maybe even a slight smile on this kobold's face. As he's laying there, you very slowly see a sand angel forming around him. As he begins to slowly just kind of swipe his arms, almost not thinking about it, with his tail coming out between his legs. So instead of 2 leg spots where it would be, like, you see the tail is making up the middle section to form the whole bottom piece. So as his legs go one way, his tail kind of swipes back and forth between them. Yeah, so there's a sand angel forming around Lazarus at the moment.
Phoebe gets on the ground next to you, begins forming a sand angel with you. That's right, mi amigo. There's an upside to everything, Laz.
It feels like you're flying, but you're not really flying.
But, like, what is flying, you know?
It's like when you're up in the air, you know what I mean?
But aren't you up in the air now? Like, if you were in the sky, but upside down, you'd be up in the air, you know? It's all relative, man. Dude, Lazarus. Welcome to the court, my friend. You are officially inducted. Right, Simon?
What
I
does that
kind of
mean?
slowly look over and, yeah, I think so, dude.
You hear a small snore start to come out of Lazarus.
He passed out. I'd like to think your tail is still wiggling in the sand.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's almost like a snake, kind of essing in the sand. You know, underneath him, kind of doing that little fucking what do you call it? Words escape me at the moment. But yeah. Rowan,
Yes.
you sleep soundly and heavily through most of the night. You passed out just before the sun actually went down.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up once during the night and you see Laz and Thebe laying in the sand not far from you. Sentinel is up on one of the mounds, kind of looking around, looking down. Looking out around. Orvin, Deckard are near Licka's sword, which happens to be in the sand, which wasn't there before. And as you look around and kind of remember where you were, your clothing is dried as the desert heat, the dry heat here, it doesn't hold the moisture. Your clothes don't hold the moisture very well. And you smell yourself, obviously. But you feel safe enough. But as soon that exhaustion kicks in again very quickly, and you kind of lay your head down. Anything before you start to doze off again?
I'm just gonna mutter a prayer to Saloon for protection.
Okay.
Given that and like a bit of a mumble to myself. Guess no armor tomorrow. I can't do this a second day. And she just falls back asleep.
Okay. Morning comes. So, Rowan, you slept for about 11 hours. Thebe, Simon, you guys are sleeping. I mean, y'all all actually fell asleep fairly early. Rowan, being, in the heavier armor and not used to the heat like this, she just hit the ground and passed out. You guys are in leather armor. While it's still hot, it's not as bad as having metal all over you, draped all over you. For her, she has to have the little padding underneath to keep it from chafing in places, so it's much worse wearing that heavy shit. Plus carrying a shield. But anyways, you all actually pass out fairly quickly. Sentinel, your 6 hours that you need, you get that, I'm assuming, but you stay awake most of the night. It was a fairly good night. You never even saw anything moving in the distance. You heard a wolf howl a couple of times throughout the night.
One thing I'd like to do towards right as the sun begins to crest on the horizon, because I would be facing out in my inert mode, I'd like to try and commune once more with Kavath.
Okay, sure. Roll me a wisdom check
Okay.
and a percentile.
Let's go! Wheezy Dum. Give me the net 20, please. Close enough. And percentile. Give me a lot of higher. Give me 100, baby. 25.
So, Sentinel. Wow, I can't even do his voice. Damn.
You
Alright,
can just
guys.
do regular voices if it helps you load.
Everybody's gonna sound the same tonight. Sorry.
That's fine.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. Sentinel
Unacceptable.
was your name. I see.
Yes.
How did you come about having me in your possession?
You were left abandoned in the derelict of a building, haunted by shadows and darkness.
And how is it Andariel came back?
I know very little of this world. I am not from here. But it seems as though darkness is beginning to rise in these lands, much like it did where I came from. Perhaps a different individual is pulling the strings. I do not know. I know very little of this world. I'm hoping you might know something I don't.
We're in the desert. Would this be Arnok? I don't know if you understood that. Sorry, man. He's asking if this would be the Arnok Desert.
And I would know that, yes.
You would, yes. This is Arnok.
Okay. So yeah, Sentinel would say, I do recall them mentioning the name of Arnok. Right now we're trying to get to a place in the distance. I believe it was something Ghislaine. And then I'm terrible with names, I'm afraid. My memory is damaged.
That is not a name I'm familiar with. Human cities come and go. I know not how long I've been asleep.
Sounds like quite some time.
But it sounds like you seek the tomb of Tal Rasha.
I seek answers, and a means to embolden myself to smite those that dare harm whose I care about. Whether that's this tomb you speak of, or something of even more greater power.
The trek there is dangerous. The tombs were hidden away. Hidden from mortal eyes. And filled with guardians. Beware if this is what you seek. Call me when you need. When you hear the voice, you feel the voice kind of fade away from your consciousness.
And Sentinel kind of just, thinks to himself, I shall.
You should what?
No, Sentinel just, says I shall, basically, as a resort to when he's disappearing.
Okay. So, as you're talking to him, the sun slowly rises during this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wakes up. Again, sand in your butt cracks, between your toes, behind your ears, in your eyes, your mouth. It's thoroughly miserable. You grab your stuff. Rowan, you said you were traveling without armor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyone else gonna do that? Even
I
those
am.
with leather armor would probably have to take it off in the night.
I am
Sure,
traveling.
why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Peep
I'm
does
in.
too. Let's take off our armor. Seems like a
It's a
great idea.
trap.
I'm still
do
fully
it.
armored.
The smile on the DM's face grows wider by the day.
I'm not smiling.
Thief takes it off.
Rika, did you keep yours off?
I took it off for the night. As soon as the morning hits and I wake up, I put it back on.
Okay,
Yes.
you're fairly okay in this climate with your fire immunity and heat immunity. It's not a huge deal. You do still feel the heat and you do sweat, but of course you're in the desert, so the sweat immediately dries up. But so for the next 2 days, you guys travel. Same thing at night. You rest. You hear the wolves. During the day, those with a passive perception over 15, you think you notice something almost paralleling you in the distance, or what do they call it? Not tracking, pacing you off in the distance. At one point, you swear it looks like a wolf or 2 wolves, maybe 3. You can't tell because they're kind of far away, and the way the heat kind of creates that, like that heat wave coming up off the sand. It's kind of hard to tell. At one point, you even think you see a man traveling with the wolves. But he never closes, and if there are any attempts to for someone to intercept him, he quickly disappears down behind a dune, and he's just gone.
In one of those moments, Simon tries to use psychic whispers on him and the wolf.
How far does that reach?
1 mile. Well, anyone that I can see.
Is there a certain casting range, or is it, because I know the mile is how long it can be, but is it like you have to be like in front of the person to do it? Because if not, that's kind of cool.
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up as well. Let's go.
I would say why he's doing that real quick. Sentinel's just gonna be muttering a prayer as he's just kind of trudging through the sand.
It
He
says-
would.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. This is you.
Up to 3 creatures I can see.
That's all it says. Yep.
Shit. All right. Damn.
As long as you can see it, you can just.
Yep.
Yeah,
It stays-
until I make the connection, and then it's a mile.
Damn.
God. Yeah. Well, if you can see him, they're probably not that far away.
So, what do you want? A D6?
No, I want
Or you just,
I want to know if he can resist it.
So Sentinel, Simon can broadcast to him, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he has to
doesn't-
respond.
Right, he doesn't need to accept it, right? I think we had talked about this. It's not like a forced connection.
a
It's
creature
whether or
can
not they
end
want to
it
allow it.
At any time it requires. At any time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it spooks this guy who's trailing us, then he can just be like, "Ugh," and then run away, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
Imagine
So, give me a perception check at disadvantage, real quick, Anthony or Simon. Sorry.
You said perception,
Yeah, perception at disadvantage.
and that's control or shift.
Control for disadvantage. I believe. Nope.
Remember, control for
Wow.
crying.
No, it switched for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, it did. All right. Well,
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
control for cheerful, A for
I don't know.
or I
I
don't know.
don't know how it switched. I don't know which one's which now. So I wonder if I gotta be able to set that up somewhere. Anyways, unfortunately, you feel the connection take hold, but before you can pick up any thoughts or really say anything, it disconnects.
On both of them? The wolf, too?
Yeah, the wolf too. Of
Okay.
course, the wolf. It has to be a creature that can speak, so you don't know if the wolf can speak or not.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Maybe it's a druid. Who knows?
Quick, wolf. How does sand feel? Rough.
Fuck.
It speaks.
Jesus Christ.
That was a really funny joke, Simon.
I'm pretty good with those.
Oh my goodness. What do you call an orc with 2 brain cells? Pregnant? Anyways.
There's 3 kinds of people in the world: those that are good at math and those that aren't.
Nice.
That sounds like something Joe Biden would say. Oh shit! No political stuff. Shut up. Sorry. Anyways, okay. Anyways, so the next day goes by. That happens. Night comes along. Pretty much the same thing. Not a lot going on. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Y'all had actually good rolls. Y'all didn't roll for any encounters.
Womp womp.
So it's yeah.
Really? Even my 2?
Yep.
Huh.
I have it, like I said, I have a different chart. It works. There's not as many encounters when I have this, when I'm using the chart for like long travel, far travel, because that would, my God, that would slow us down so much.
Every second night, Sentinel will try to speak again to the Kavath if he can.
Okay.
He'll give him a night to ignore me, but you know, he just wants to chat.
Yeah. So give me the same rolls,
All right.
and this will be night 3 that you guys have been out.
Ability check.
Oh,
God
that was so
damn.
close.
Don't even bother rolling the damn percentile dice at this point. Alright, well, there's my 82%. Oh boy.
Okay. So this is how it works. The wisdom check is to see if you can gain his attention. To see if you can delve in there and touch that consciousness. The percentile dice is how much he'll discuss with you or talk to you.
Okay.
So, unfortunately tonight, yeah, you don't really. You can't.
He's not feeling it.
Feeling there, but he's. You just feel like this deep sleepiness or tiredness that comes from him. It's like he's been asleep so long. It's slowly. He's very slowly waking up.
As a player, I can only imagine how that feels, right?
Yeah. So
uh,
he's got an appetite for sleep. So, anyways,
Senno will display like a slight level of frustration, and you know he'll stare at if Leica has placed a sword in his hand. He'll just kind of sit on the edge and stare at the sword.
As we're traveling about midway through the day, he gathers the party. It's like, gather around, my friends. I have a little treat for you. As he's holding his hand up in the air, every day he will cast Sleet Storm midway through for an icy cold shower in the middle of our desert trek.
No!
1 minute of pure ecstasy and/or Rowan's disdain.
No! Stop it! Babe!
No, just take it. I know it's cold. Let it sink
No!
in.
Too cold! Too cold!
No.
actually quite refreshing. As it is cold, Sleep Storm does no damage. It just makes it tough to rain and hard to see. I think for a little bit. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean,
He's like,
I can link it if you want.
He's like, nah, bro, that's
at
5d10.
this point, like, Rowan is, like, crossing her arms, because her tunic is white, damn you.
Oh,
Damn you!
Well, maybe if you came dressed more appropriate.
White
That's it.
doesn't absorb sunlight!
I can't hear you, Rowan. I'm casting a spell right now. Okay.
look. Some people go down to the skin in the desert. You know, get yourself a good tan going.
Oh, it's
No.
slippery. Don't move around too much.
This is a deck save?
Somebody make sure Simon doesn't cast grease, please.
Oh,
How is slippery sand gonna? Is it because it's just like wet?
oh yeah, it's muddy sand.
Oh, gross.
We're like sticking in it.
I gotta make a deck save. Hold on.
Oh, gosh!
slowly start sinking.
The Sentinel's gonna could start slowing down, basically, kind of like.
He's quicksanding slowly.
He starts looking like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Taking the elevator down, man.
I'm going prone.
No, get up!
It's like she's so bothered trying to hide, like, to cover herself that she, like, just slips and falls.
During this night, Laz is gonna sit crossed on the ground and kind of bring his hands together into a flame. And in the flame, it looks like what looks to be an egg, or at least something resembling an egg forming. And over the next hour or so, the egg is going to get bigger and bigger, until about an hour and 10 minutes goes by when Laz opens his eyes, glowing in a bright red light, as he mutters the word Helios as he casts Find Familiar. The egg hatches into a golden pseudo-dragon, noticeably missing its stinger. Aptly named Helios.
Cool trick, dude. Yeah, and actually, as we are traveling through these nights, Steve spends a bit of time each night setting up a little target and practicing his aim as best as he can, particularly through obstructions.
So I need everybody to
We're all getting stronger. Oh, sanity saves is here now. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, I'm. Quite unfortunate.
How's your nat one as good as my 6?
I don't know. Nat one I've gotten in a couple of weeks, man.
And your constitution is high as hell, right?
It is.
That's like a triple slap in the face.
I feel bad.
Anything with a 1 would have done it.
yeah. So who rolled under a 10? Laz, Steve,
Me.
or Sean? Anybody else? Oh, I'm sorry. Look at you get advantage.
I do? Okay, nice.
Do I get a small boon for having? I'm assuming this is resistance.
Oh my god, I still pass it though. No, I don't. Fuck!
Still fail.
So Laz, and Lincoln, on that fourth day, you guys it's getting worse. It's like a break. It's just the further you get away, the further you get out of this thing, the different range. You notice that the heat just worse and worse and worse and worse. You guys stink to high up. Even though you're walking with armor bag, you smack yourself. You can all smack yourselves. And you notice throughout the day as you travel, each day everybody travels a little bit further. You see a little wrinkle in the nose here and there. It's pretty bad. Warif, as he's traveling along, kind of back, hearing the chuckle as he is thoroughly hot, drenched at times too. Again, the heat does dry your clothing out. But he seems to be used to this. settle in for the night. Exhausted. Or nice little spot. So with that, make up the next one. 50. Fuck is rolling. Oh, because y'all have
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Yeah.
the fourth day, you begin to see little pods of cacti. And in the distance, you actually see it's like trees, palm trees. And you see more of them kind of speed up. You see these
An oasis! At the, no.
Damn! Passed.
Rowan's skipping after,
How
Or-
is it this old man is passing the
Who-
consaves and me?
We're doing a con save, right?
No, y'all are second.
Okay. Is there also a loading screen for you? Oh, okay, it is loading something.
oasis!
So, this day, because of the level of exhaustion, I had to travel a little slower, helping them on occasion. But right about nighttime, right as that sun, right as the sun starts to fall over the horizon, the moon comes out.
I'm
Still loading.
black screen loading the Oasis.
I'm gonna go. You know what? Yeah, let's do a break. I know let's do like a 10-minute break this time.
Okay. Alright, cool. We'll come back in 10 minutes.
10, so 20 after we'll be back.
Alright.
Are we closing anything?
No answer.
I don't think
I'll be
so.
right
It's
back.
That's the sound of gators.
Gator.
Yeah. Somebody come get her.
She ain't so like a sleeper. Oh, it's finally loaded. Hey.
So, as the moon begins to come up in that same reddish color, and I'm not talking like a blood red, it's just the worlds you're from, the moons are normally yellowish or silvery colored, which moves out which your world happens to have. This moon is just a dark reddish color, and it gives that dark red glow across the sands. Almost bloody looking, I guess. But as you guys crest over this dune, you can hear water rushing. And as you do so, you come down, just as you crest over the top of the last dune, you look down, and there's this beautiful oasis laid out with plant life all around it. And even the temperature is so cool. You can feel the mist from the pool in the air, and just that alone kind of reinvigorates you as y'all move down towards this oasis. And more of as he sees everyone kind of regain a little bit of that spring in their step. He stops and lets everyone go ahead of him. He's like, that goes just in time, as, yeah, just hearing the words is refreshing. It's drinkable. I refill every time I come. Yeah.
So, question. When I use create food and water, I can create the water in any container I see fit?
Any container you have, I think so, yeah.
Can you put the spell in the thing real quick? I think it creates containers, actually.
Oh, by the way, the DM, this is my echo, I think.
Nope, it's not.
I can't move it for some reason. The key, and then there's like a lot of letters, does not exist in the embedded collection.
It does not create containers. Yep.
Embedded collection. Oh, that's me. Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, that one I can move.
That's your echo.
Yeah.
It's not embedded.
So whatever this is, I can't move this.
Okay, so it doesn't create containers. Or in containers within range. Got it. Darn.
Wait, did you
There
do
goes
it?
my plan.
Yeah, I can move that one, and this one I can move, but this one I can't move. Whatever this is. The one I'm pinging here.
There's not one there anymore.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
such
really?
thing.
Oh, that explains.
You might be
Never
lying.
mind. I can, yeah. Probably just me. But I can move my other shit. Yeah, thank you.
So this is your echo. It's slightly color different and it doesn't have the ring around it, so it's easy to
Nice, thank you.
help you with it. Okay. Yeah, you come across this oasis and it is beautiful and it is very tempting to dive into the fucking water. You see more of immediately just dump the sand out of him and just wade off into the water. A little ways. Splashing some of his face. Decker focus. Oops, that's not Decker. Sorry. Just be careful. You get close to the sun. Wicked current. Not sure where this thing feeds into or how. It's been here all the time.
Rowan sprinting to the water's edge. Getting down on her knees.
Lazarus is also sprinting to the water's edge, but flapping his wings and doing a small dive into the water.
Leica's gonna approach and start taking off his armor.
Simon
Helios
begins
will follow
to
suit.
look around for a stick and some kind of string and makes a fishing pole.
Boots
And I
off,
begin
pants
fishing.
off.
Who said they were on?
Once the armor's gone, Leica's just gonna dive in. Cannonball.
Would-
style.
So at this point in time, we would see the moon, yeah?
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
Full. Tonight happens to be a full moon. Just huge, massive, light red glow in the sky.
I am completely submerging myself in the water and then popping back out.
Yep.
And I am mutter.
As you step in and you get into the area there, you feel this current kind of pulling at you. It's rather strong. Not so strong for you, as you do have 15, 16 strength.
14, I think. I'm here. I blended in with the rocks.
Oh yeah, I see you. Okay. 14 strength. Yeah, it's you feel it tugging at you. And you know that if you were to go any further, I'll let you go. If you were to go any further, you'd be hard pressed to fight against this current and get yourself back out. But as soon as you step in, you feel this current, like just all the sand and everything leaving your body. Like it's almost washing you. It's coming past you so fast.
Guys, make sure Lazarus doesn't go too deep. It's quite strong.
I'm already like underwater by the time you're saying this.
Oh,
I've like swan dived from like 10 feet up into this pond.
Nice.
Give me a strength check there, Lazarus.
Watch her fucking ace this. Easy.
Not a save, just a check.
Oh,
Advantage. Why'd it give me
advantage.
disadvantage? Why'd it give me disadvantage?
Roll again. Oh, because you're exhausted. Ah!
Oh.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, you kind of flutter up with your wings lazily almost, but and as you dive into the water, you feel refreshed almost instantly. It just feels amazing. And then you notice you're just being pulled along. You can't stop. As you say that, Rowan, know that Lazarus right next to you, and you see him slowly begin to get pulled around.
Help!
As he reaches the surface, you just hear. As he comes past you, Rowan, you do know that. I mean, is anybody doing anything? This poor guy's about to be gone.
Sentinel's just kind of like zoned out, pretty much just, staring at the water.
Like I will. If I see him coming, like circling my way, I'm gonna reach my arm out. So I can fish him out the water.
Oh, he's too far away by the time he gets back around again.
Would I see like Laz at all? Like again, Sentinel's just kind of like, zoned out from the day's march.
Nope, not if you're zoned out. You're just kind of focused on that space in between you and everything else.
Okay. Well,
Where is Rowan? Hang on. Oh.
Thebe grabs his rope and ties around an arrow, and then aims towards Lazarus, kind of closing one eye and squinting.
I also want.
Predict where he's gonna go.
I want.
Fires
Also,
the rope into the water. Go ahead, Ron.
like I didn't realize I was muted this entire time, but I wanted to try and catch him as he came around.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me just give me a dex check. See if you can grab him.
Saloon, help!
With advantage, I'm assuming Lazarus would be reaching for any fucking thing you could.
So that's alt, right? That's alt, or
I don't know. Try
Yeah,
shift.
it's all.
Oh, is it all? Okay.
will I have enough time to like pray to Saloon for guidance? Or
I'm
nah?
gonna say no. Is it's gonna be because that's a whole action. So
Okay, hold on. No! Hold on. Why is that dexterity? Hold on. Why is it doing
well, that's what I
this?
said.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
shit.
like-
Okay. I didn't do.
With advantage because you and Lazarus are both reaching. So either you can both roll dex or you can roll with advantage.
Let him roll back.
Check. Dex check. Oh, I'll take the first one.
Easy enough. As he comes by, you swing your arm out to reach for him, and at the very same moment, you see an arrow into the water with a rope attached to it, right in front of Lazarus.
Oh.
Lazarus, you feel someone snatch your little hand, and as you breach the surface again, gasping for air, you realize, yeah, but maybe you shouldn't go too deep, as you said.
someone give this man some floaties.
Thanks.
You're welcome, and I'm gonna like pull him towards the shallow area.
Yeah. Simon blends into the rocks too, man. Are you asking that of the party, Simon?
Well, I don't have to breathe, so
Yeah, I don't know how well you can swim either.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I don't have to breathe. I'll just sink and then be like, all right, well, I'm here now.
Just never see Sentinel again.
Not dead, but not quite alive.
Oh shit! Does that mean if we're on a ship, we can use you as an anchor?
Oh yeah.
Hey, a living
Just
anchor,
grab on
just
a rock.
grab onto something and hold on.
I mean, he's got a pretty good strength sword. He could probably like, hook or chain around his waist and just like his feet into the dirt.
Oh, damn.
So, I don't know why Anthony's not talking like that. Does anybody have water breathing? Simon?
Oh.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's see if I prepared it. No.
If
Rowan-
we like sleep, maybe.
Wait. Oh, I have water walking. That breathing.
Roman at this point is like washing like Laz's wings for him. Because he probably can't reach.
So, Deckard King emerges from the water, fairly soaked. His robes are over his shoulder, and he has a very simple covering underneath, just for his lower area. Like a white, some kind of long sleeve tunic, very, very light tunic. He wears it everything. Very scrawny old man. Wet, his hair now wet and stringy, because there's not a lot left of it. And he comes over and plops his ass down and removes some of this foliage here, because it's not sand. And he lays out, he throws his roll over one of the smaller brushes there, and he just lays out spread eagle and closes his eyes. Morov comes over and finds a rock and sits on it, just dangling his feet. Well, yeah, just 6 minutes tops. I suggest y'all enjoy this. It's just for the night.
Hey,
Yes,
War.
you have
Oh,
caught
God.
herpes. Are you trying to catch something?
Fish. I think he's fishing.
He's been trying to fish.
Yeah, man, I'm fishing, dude.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Fished
dude, I
before,
said I
he
made
did.
a makeshift fishing pole and I'm fishing.
When did you say that?
Right when we got here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You said okay.
Oh, damn. Okay, I don't remember that. But yeah, I mean, there's Warv would tell you there's no fish. Like the current is so strong, nothing lives in this unless it's living way down wherever this water's going.
Well, I look at my rod and I throw that shit over my shoulder and I jump in the water.
Okay. There may be like some tadpoles here and there on some little small areas where the water gets caught between some of the rock outcroppings and it's not pulling them out of there, or it forms like a little pocket. But other than that, there's no fishing.
Do any have legs yet?
Are there any frogs?
There are frogs. You can hear them.
Any that look tasty? Big enough to make a meal out of like 5 or 6?
We're gonna have stewed frog legs for
Some
dinner.
frog legs, yeah. Yeah, there's some. Well, you know what? Give me an investigation check. See how good you are at this. Hey, all right. Yeah, you find quite a few large fucking toads that are frogs that thought they were hidden, but easily noticeable to your eye. Roll me. Roll me 2d4, and we'll add 3 to that. Damn. So you find 11 big ass fucking toads, frogs rather.
Hammond goes, whoa! Check it out, fellas. We eating good tonight.
Oh,
And he
nice
begins
cat.
and he begins cleaning these frogs.
Okay.
Somebody start a fire real quick.
Yeah, there's plenty of brush around here. Enough smaller pieces that you can get a fire going.
Hey, hey, Warren.
Yes, Mr. Thing.
Yeah, saw, dude. So, like, do you know where, like, that pond goes? Like, what's the deal with it, you know?
Well, like I said, it's been here as long as I can remember. I'm not quite sure where that water goes, but I'm not even sure where the water comes from. If you look here, and he kind of points at the edge of the water. Where's he at? Sorry. Along here. Right along where he's sitting. Kind of points. The water seems to be just coming out of nothing, almost just materializing around the rocks, or from the rocks around the pond, and going into this vortex and sinking down into the water, into the ground. If you look here, it seems the water just comes out of nothing.
Yeah, and it's like sucking down. Doesn't that seem weird to you?
I used to ponder it years ago when I started making this trek. Now I just accept it for what it is. It's a blessing for any crossing this wretched desert.
Yeah, totally. Totally. That's all it is. No curiosity whatsoever.
Pondering his near-death experience, Lazarus is gonna reach into the water and look at a rock in his hand until it illuminates as he casts light on it, and then kind of flicks it into the middle of the whirlpool, just to see where it goes.
Oh, that's bright. Son of a bitch. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry,
Alright.
audience, players.
That's a 9.
Alright, how's that? Got y'all a nice campfire. Yeah, so your rock, you see it as you illuminate it, and it is nighttime. It's very easy to watch the rock as it kind of hits the water and immediately is caught in the current. It slowly swirls around, and you watch this light, this rock, sorry, that has been put out, swirl around for it seems like a really long time. It does eventually diminish, but it seems like you were able to watch it go down for much longer than you should have. It should have, the light should have gone out long before it did. If it was from a very slow descent or something else unexplainable.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, this whole place just blinds you.
Oh, jeez.
There is a transmutation magic around. There's also enchantment. And yeah, that's it. That's about it.
This reeks of magic.
It is strongest
Hmm.
in the center of the pool.
Oh, I'm gonna go check it out, guys. Don't mind me. Thebe, as he lets out his cigar, he pulls it out of his mouth and puts it on his hand, as if he's gonna burn himself. But you kind of see him muttering as he does so. And when he pulls the cigar away, there's a glowing little glyph right on his hand, as he casts Enhance Ability on himself, for Bull's Strength.
Okay.
And then you see him jump into the water, and as he's jumping, his form shifts into that of an octopus as he wild shapes. into the water, heading straight for the center, going with the current.
Wild shape into a what? I'm sorry.
An octopus.
Gotcha.
And I casted the spell.
Yep. Okay. So as your
Just 'cause-
octopus, what is that? 2d6.
I don't. Oh, is that temp HP? No, so it rolled temp HP for Bear's Endurance, but I didn't do Bear's Endurance, so it doesn't matter.
So if
Yeah.
you would have done, you would have got that.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh, sorry. Okay. Thebopus, as you kind of let yourself be caught by this current, do you let it take you, or do you grab a hold of whatever you can to kind of slow yourself?
I'm letting it take me for now, and just kind of keeping an eye out. I will say Thebe, as he's traveling, pushes himself so that he has the capacity to grab the side to get out. So yeah, I'll move in such a way that those tentacles will be nearby. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say at this point, like Sentinel's just kind of watching you all dive into this. To him, appears to be very dangerous whirlpool. As he's not a fond of circular things as such. He kind of like holds his hammer up to his face for a minute, before muttering a prayer for Thebe, essentially saying to himself that gone to look after the fool. He doesn't know what he's doing. Water is dangerous. And in doing so, he kind of, taps into a bit of his own divinity as he attempts to cast Augur.
The hell is Augur?
Augur! I'm going to play it out there for you.
Is it augury or is it something else?
Yeah, Augury, sorry.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
I thought you were gonna bless me.
Oh no, he's just kind of wanting to know if this is a bad idea. He's basically trying to, ask about this next thing, essentially, about him swimming down there.
Okay.
And so he's saying I'm saying if I do not interfere, what will happen? It's basically saying if Sentinel doesn't stop him from doing this.
Determine what's something that we have with Thebe's action.
Yeah, I'm casting Augur because it has to be something I would do. I'm saying if I don't stop Thebe, or at least attempt to alert the party that this is dangerous, what would happen as a result? So me choosing not to do anything, am I gonna get wheel, woe, or wheel and woe? Or nothing?
Yeah, you get no results.
Okay.
Rowan is, like, from her position, gonna step a little closer. And she's going to submerge herself so she can watch Thebe as he goes through.
Okay. So you see Thebe's octopus form.
Theopus.
Thebe. Do me a favor.
Yeah, dude, I could do you a
Double-click
solid.
on your token.
Double clicksies.
Open your sheet. There you go. Hit the
It's
little
been done.
Plutonium options.
Polymorpher?
and see if there's-
Cannot polymorph. You lack actor creation permissions.
Oh, okay.
So you can polymorph him, but he can't polymorph himself.
I have this warhorse. If we want to pretend that's a octopus.
That's a really weird octopus.
Seahorse.
I got my shapes wrong when I was transforming.
It's a very horse-shaped octopus.
It's a seahorse.
The vision of the octopus, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get its
You
vision.
keep your mental ability scores and use
Yeah.
physical ability scores.
Dude, exactly.
Wait, so if I pick you up, will you like gasp for air?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'll probably suck.
I do not have an octopus token.
That's an octopus token right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Octothebe.
Octothebe.
I want to use
Thief
this one.
first.
Wait, I want to use. What color? Thief? Just name any color.
Green.
Green octopus.
There you
Thief
go.
the puss.
Where'd you go?
Oh
Wait,
god.
wait. I want to change my answer to purple.
You son of a bitch.
Purple.
All right, fine.
No, it's too late.
Bruh.
So if you double click on that, you get the octopus's strength and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so strong right now. It's crazy.
So I need to put you all as trusted players, and I think that'll give y'all access to things like that, the polymorph. Okay.
All right.
So
Well, I'm an octopus. Yeah.
as you slowly make your way down, you very quickly find there's nothing to grab. And as you just now at the mercy of the current, you feel yourself like a turd in a toilet, slowly spinning, getting sucked down. And
Good times.
everybody mute yourself, please. Or deafen yourself, sorry, deafen. Except Theo.
Wait, I'm rerolling a new character? Sorry, I wanted to say that before all of them muted.
Okay.
Okay, good.
As you are sucked down into this presumably bottomless at this point water, pool, you see a light down below. And while you know what, give me a perception check.
Oh, balls. Oh, wait, I get to keep my wisdom. Okay, so this might not be horrible. That should be...
You should have that little bar at the bottom.
Oh.
that I told you about.
Yes, I just had to use a different character sheet, I realized,
No.
technically. So, perception?
Yeah.
Oh, 18!
Yeah. You realize that while you're being pulled down very, very slowly. It seems the water is going and spinning and circling downward quickly, but when you're in it, it's not moving that fast. Well, it may be spinning fast, but it's not going down fast. And as you see this light source below you, you get closer and you realize it's the rock that Lazarus had cast light on through the water just before you dove in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just down there. It's just kind of, and you see it flickering a little bit. And as you get closer to it, you actually get close enough where you can reach out and grab it with your tentacles. And as you reach out, well, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of narrate this for you. As you reach out and grab it, you feel the tentacle leaves the water to grab it. Like when you go to grab it, you feel air on the end of the tentacle.
Oh, weird.
And as
So if
you-
I... Yeah, go ahead.
As you look around, you are kind of forced down to where this rock had settled. And you, out of the water, and you're just kind of floating in this empty space. And looking around, you see the water comes down. And where it kind of shunted you out, the water, if you can see my camera, the water comes down in this vortex and it spreads, and you see it go back up outside about 30 feet out. You see it kind of go back up and disappear, like the water comes down in a funnel, and where you are it shoots out straight to the sides in about a 30-foot diameter and kind of travels back up into the darkness and just kind of fades out and disappears. It's almost as if the water is just stuck in this perpetual loop.
Interesting.
Something, yeah.
Okay. Thief looks around for a source. What else might be down here that would cause something like this?
There's
Nothing.
nothing. It's pitch black. Other than
Even with the light?
source.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's like
pick up.
it's like empty space around you. Like it's just nothing. Like you're just floating in nothingness.
Can I go pick Lazarus's rock and hang on to it and use it as a light as I move
Yes.
around?
So you have the rock in your tentacle.
Yeah.
It takes you a moment to realize you can't. You have to more think or will yourself to move. Almost like something you may have heard about.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so Thebes starts to will himself to move. Just as a note, octopuses can't breathe underwater. Are we still technically underwater? But if you were in the astral sea, you could still breathe. It's very weird rules, so I don't know exactly.
You were not in the water. You were shunted out of the water.
Okay, but I could still breathe.
You can. Even though
Okay.
you're not in the water, yeah, you can breathe.
Okay. So I'm not even sure if Thebe would notice that, actually. So moving on. So I have this little rock light. I realize that I have to will myself to move. I now just want to look around the bottom here to investigate to see if anything stands out.
With that perception check, you see bones.
Bones?
As they're not at the bottom where you were. They seem to something is kind of scattered them around. You don't know if it's just over time with other things being fallen in here or whatever is coming down here and it's kind of just slowly pushed them out over time. But you see bones. You're not sure what kind of bones. You do see a skull that is very obviously human. You see other small rodent bones. Bones of various sizes that can belong to any number of creatures.
Gotcha.
You see a couple of rusted swords, an old broken shield, some debris. Looks like maybe an old rucksack or potato sack, basically type deal. Things that have probably gotten blown into here from travelers passing by. Refuse. Little bits of debris here and there. Looks like it's just a random assortment of. It looks like this place has been lost to time. No telling how long some of this stuff has been done. Some of these bodies, some of these bones, some of this trash.
Okay.
You even see coins. Like you would imagine maybe at the bottom of a wishing well in some of the towns.
Gotcha. And no signs of immediate danger, I take it? Okay. Interesting. So, I'm gonna go investigate some of this periphery, including the skeletons. In particular the skeletons, I want to know if there's any sort of decayed flesh, anything that looks like these were potentially recent kills. And I guess in terms of odor operations, Steve is wanting to make sure that it's a little bit more safe, if possible, as he continues to look. He's getting a little worried seeing the skulls.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh shit, I'm not good at those. Alright.
Oh, that was so close. God damn it, almost hit the 20. It's just bones and trash.
Okay, so the bones look like,
I mean, some of them, okay, this is obvious. Some of them look... There's some meat still on some of the bones. So, like, some of it looks like 3-day-old roadkill, as opposed to just bare white bone.
oh shit, okay.
Some of them are very obviously skeletons, been here for quite some time. Some of them still have shit on them, even some nasty fur.
Alright.
But you don't get an age out of that investigation check. But those things are obvious. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So Thebe kind of realizes it's probably a really good idea if he goes up and kind of tells the party what he sees. But first, he wants to show them. So I'm gonna reach over and grab, we'll say like the potato sack,
Okay.
and pull it with my tentacles.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move.
Just gonna do awesome shit. Octopi, so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab all that. I'm not even sure how much I can carry Thebe without slowing him down. He's gonna try and grab a few things.
We'll say you grab the bag and you scoop into it a couple of bowls.
Okay. So Thebe will now move over, kind of seeing where the water shoots back up. He's gonna move over to those edges and try and ride the water up, and just be ready to latch on the side. Doesn't push me up. What if I will myself up?
You will yourself up, but it's like you hit a point where you just can't go any further. You don't bump into anything, but it's like you just stop. You just kind of
Okay.
bob in there in one spot, not going any further.
It doesn't feel like whatchamacallit. Does it feel like water again, or
No.
would I recognize?
Still
No.
in the air. You see the water now that you're at the edge. You see the water kind of as it comes down to this funnel from the center and then shoots out. It goes up and kind of fades and disappears. But you look up and you see probably 20 feet above you. You see the water kind of fade into existence again. And you see it rushing upwards.
So it's like there's like a gap of space, like.
Yep. I wish I had a picture, man. Like it's.
I'm just having a little trouble picturing it. So is it like I'm picturing this like almost 3 layers, right? I'm in this weird, and this is not in character, but weird astral sea layer that I'm at, an air layer above it, and then a water layer above that.
So you
Is
see
that?
the paper?
Uh-huh.
So the funnel comes down like this and then washes out along this plane of paper. And then at the very edges you see it kind of go up and then it disappears. You fell below this plane and you're floating in the space down below.
Oh, okay.
So as you come to the edge and you look up, you see where the water starts to go up again and then disappear. You can see past that because it's not like thick water. It's like this sheet of water. But you see past that about 20 feet up, you see the water again kind of come into existence and rushing up quickly from there. So you imagine it's some type of perpetual loop that this water comes down, flushes out to the sides and goes back up, comes back out the top and just keeps repeating that cycle over and over and over.
So what do I see in this middle layer? Is it just clear, nothing distinctive?
In the layer where you're floating underneath.
In the in-between layer. I'm sorry. Before the funnel. So I guess that's the layer. Yeah, I guess that's the underneath layer.
Yeah, the underneath layer is where you kind of got shunted out of the water. And
Right.
That's where you started kind of floating. That's where the rock was. This area here is probably 6 feet.
Okay.
And this is where all the bones and refuse are just laying around down here.
So kind of my character's shooting back into the moment. My character's now kind of realizing what this is. Does it feel like a trap to him? If you were in this moment, would this feel like a trap?
It would if you knew you had no way to get out of here. Like, you know you gotta swim against this current. So you can get out. It's just a matter of having the ability to swim against this current and get out.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I'll swim against the current and get out.
Alright, so as you wheel yourself back up to that flat plane where the water shunted you out from, when your head crests into that water, you begin to feel the current pushing down against you. And once your entire body is in there, and the drag of this bag against you, and you begin to try and swim against it, and then go up. Give me a strength check. So,
Oh boy.
Should be an advantage with answer.
Yeah, but I'm still an octopus. And there's nothing to grab, I assume, based off your description. That seems right.
Actually, there's an arrow with a rope tied to it.
Okay. I'm going to reach for that and wiggle it a whole bunch.
Okay. Let me get these guys back in here real quick. Oh, I can't. Because they deafen themselves. Shit. Hang on. Where's group chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, guys, versus back. There's Rowan.
Investigation 0? What the fuck? Oh, no!
What happened? What's
Did you
going
find
on?
my rock?
Guess you'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah, waiting for
Yeah,
the
we
signal
did.
and signal didn't pass out.
I knew they did, actually. I was...
So you said I could any class, right?
Huh?
Oh, let's do this. Let's see if I can get a signal.
Oh, are you like switching him in and out? So you
Yeah,
can
pull
hear
it to a
the...
different chat. There we go.
You got
Alright,
him.
there we go. Rowan,
Yes.
since you were right there, helping
Yeah, and
Lazarus-
my head's underwater actually.
Yeah,
The minute I saw Thebe go down, I'm like, oh.
so you see the arrow that he shot in there with the rope tied to it. It
Uh-huh.
sank, and as he went
Uh-huh.
down, this rope kind of went down. You see the rope beginning to very quickly be pulled into the water.
Oh. Oh no. I'm grabbing the rope.
Okay.
Where is she?
You grab the rope and you feel it go taut, and you feel the current kind of tugging at you a little bit, but it's easy enough to hold on to. Thebe, you give the rope a tug, and after a brief couple of moments, as you pull in this rope, and you're like, that drag sinks in. Oh shit! It stops. It goes taut.
I'm going to meticulously, in an octopus speed, wrap my tentacles around this rope using my 6 free tentacles and methodically pull myself up as slowly as I would need to, fighting against this current.
Okay. You still have advantage on your strength checks, and because you are using this rope, you are still fighting this current as an octopus with a 4 strength, but the DC is significantly lower. So, give me a strength check.
Well, as long as it's not a 0, am I right?
My god.
Rolling a 0 out of
You got like,
advantage.
what, a -3 to fucking strength right now?
I didn't know you could have concentration on animal shape.
Roll again. Yeah, you, easy enough. Rowan, you begin
I don't
to
know
see
either.
Thieves' octopus form slowly climbing up this rope. Something's attached to it.
Can I help pull him out?
You can, yeah, if you pull the rope, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling it.
Yeah, Thief, you notice that as you're climbing the rope begins to pull you out even faster. Which means you'll get your arrow back.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you come out the water. Rowan, you see this. He's got like a large, kind of like a rucksack or an old potato sack, gripped in 2 of his tentacles. And he's dragging behind him.
Oh.
uh,
Oh. Look!
Keep them grippers away.
I can't talk in wild shape, can I?
Nope.
I'm gonna keep pulling him
No.
until like I'm like holding him. He's still in the water,
Yeah, he is.
but it's like
I am.
she looks simultaneously grossed out and like I can't drop you at the same time.
I honestly like just imagine Zorgborg noises coming out of them, just like
Zoidberg?
gargling
Oh
noises.
no!
Several of the tentacles are slowly just kind of wrapping around your arm. And you feel the suction cups kind of leaving those hickey kisses on your arms.
Time to
Phoebe,
cast grease.
Phoebe holds up the sack towards Rowan, offering it in that direction. I imagine it's a little heavy, so I won't pick it up very. Go ahead.
I'll grab it from Thebe.
Yeah, not too heavy. As you grab it, you hear some clattering inside. Or not tink, more like...
How's it go?
Okay, we're going up on land. I'm
Clack,
taking
clack,
Thebe and a
clack,
sack
clack.
with me.
Yeah, Thebe, you find yourself holding your breath all of a sudden.
I will Thebanize. I will Thebify myself.
See if I
The Thebaning.
Speed powers activate.
You are in my arms, and suddenly you turn into a oh boy, oh boy.
Just as a quick question,
And
if
you're
you're
covered
like
in cookies.
if you're like a smaller creature as a druid, and someone puts you in a box that can't be destroyed, what would happen if you turned back into a human?
I hope you're a contortionist.
Oh, squish.
Alright.
So yeah, Rowan was holding Thebe, to bring him up on shore. And now he's a.
holding Thebe now. You both down into the water all of a sudden.
Oh, careful! The Colonel take you. Thanks for your help.
What did you see
No
down
problem.
All right, guys. You won't believe it, but it's magical. It's definitely magical. It's really weird. There's this funnel, obviously of water, but underneath that, it kind of stops being water and starts being something else. You have to like will yourself to move around a bit. There's a lot of dead things down there, which kind of makes sense because like if they can't get out, they can't get out. You know. But couldn't. Nothing attacked me. There's a bunch of other dead people. There's some rotting stuff, some rusted stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked, but I got a little distracted because I had these cool tentacles. And I mean, if you want to take a look, it's probably safe as long as we set up a rope. Unless there's something down there in which it's totally not safe. So don't go down there if you don't want to die. But if you do kind of want to look around, I respect it. Also, what's in the bag?
Rowan opens up the bag, sits up from the water, and opens up the bag.
That's some bones. Not sure what type of bones they are.
Is there anything magical about it? Fuck. Okay.
Yo, those are magical bones, Rowan. You can.
No, they're not. They're not
You
glowing.
you don't know that for a
They're
fact.
not-
Looks like
They're
maybe
not glowing.
a leg bone or an arm bone from something.
That's a good luck bone. I'm pretty sure. You just gotta wear it like a necklace.
I'm gonna take the leg bone out
Okay.
and lightly bop Thebe on the head with it.
Ew, Rowan! You're so nasty. Why would you do that? You're touching some dead thing's bone. I was kidding.
I'm gonna wave it around.
This might be a body disposal site.
Yeah, alternatively, it could be a magical lake thing that a lot of people die in which case, maybe they had cool stuff that could help us out. And Pete and Dariel's brother, whoever we're running into.
Maybe Ward's a serial killer.
This is Dexter's dump site.
I was about to say that.
Oh, that's horrible. Dexter's dump site.
Oh,
I mean, if you One, we could tie someone to Sentinel
Don't look at
and
me.
then have the person go down there. And our strong members up here to pull us out.
Also,
Well,
Warov says you just turned into an octopus.
or if... Look, man, we beat Andario. We're different, you know? It's a thing.
You turned into other creatures.
Y-
Because we could have brought the wagon if you could be a camel.
Worth, I don't need that lip 5 days into our journey with 5 days left to go. You don't know what I could do. Can you turn into a camel, Worth? As Steve gets super defensive over this man's intelligent thoughts.
No, I can, but if I could, I would let you know right off the bat.
Well, Worth, if you could turn into a cattle, would you really want to be
Cattle.
towing a... would you really want to be towing some wagon? Okay, Worth?
Well, kind of looks around. Yeah, alright. Still, that's... Aside from all that, that's quite impressive.
Alright, so what are we doing about this water, and or are we not doing anything? Because...
Also, we've done this before. We've tied ropes around ourselves. I suppose you saw the... Well, given the bones you brought back. I said you saw the grave down there.
I mean, I
Wait,
totally
so you've
just got
been
out
there?
of the rope.
You've been down there before?
I have. Several of my traveling companions have been down there too. We all checked it out at one time or another over the years. I don't know what to make of it. Not sure where the water comes from or where it goes, like I said. It's a blessing.
Does this remind us at all of, like, anything we've seen in this world so far? Maybe, like, the Tree of Inifis or the Angel Roots?
There's
No.
no celestial feeling or any intelligence about it. It's just everything around here is natural except for this one. Rowan, when you did your detect magic, the only thing that gave off anything was the water itself. But it seemed to be coming from the center of the vortex, not the actual water. Something down there in the water has the magic about it, but it just causes the water itself to glow because the light was kind of reflected off around it.
And I didn't see anything there, right?
No, if you wouldn't have had that light, you would have been in pitch blackness, total darkness.
The rock did help.
Those little coincidences, huh?
Whatever's causing the water, it's definitely down there. But if we go down and investigate it, will it destroy the oasis?
Well, Phoebe went down and the oasis is still here.
Yes, but if we investigate more. Phoebe, were you able to see down there?
Oh yeah, totally. I had the prettiest tentacles. You don't even understand. They looked almost purple in their coloring.
They were very
That's-
obviously green.
Steve.
Yeah?
Are you sure your cigars don't affect you even as an animal?
I can't make that promise, Rowan, but what I can counter you with is why don't you just jump in the water and find out for yourself? What's the worst that can happen?
Death.
Okay then, Sentinel, come here. You're my anchor.
Sentinel just kind of like looks at you quizzically. Anchor.
I will tie a rope to you. You will stay up here. Liquor, I need you to hold the rope on this end. I'm going down.
Are you sure you want to be the one to go down?
This is a bad idea.
Yeah,
So-
why don't...
At this
Swimming.
point, y'all have been here about an hour, hour and a half. Nika and Lazarus are still both exhausted. So I'm not saying you can't go down there. You can, but time is passing. So,
Alright, well, whoever goes down probably needs to be better at searching through dead corpses than me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not very good at that.
How deep was it?
Steve, you went down, as best you can recall, maybe 40 feet.
Maybe 40 feet?
40 feet deep. Okay, I'm not sure if this will work, so I'm gonna ask DM first. If I jump in there, and I can still see the water on top, can I summon my echo towards where I can see and swap places with it? Would I be able to manifest it in the water? Is what I'm asking.
You can manifest it in the water. You can manifest it anywhere you can see.
That's the problem, where you can see.
It is dark.
Would I be able to see though?
Oh,
I have
Do you have
dark
dark
vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Alright. Rowan,
I mean,
if you're going down there, I'm not sending you down there alone. Helios, help her out. And I'm gonna have Helios latch onto your shoulder when you go down.
For what purpose?
I'm gonna have Laz meditate on the shore and use Helios' senses.
So you can see. Okay, gotcha.
So I can see and hear using him.
Okay. Well, now it's going to be a matter of holding your breath. The gather probably won't be an issue going down, but the trip back up may pose an issue.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my rope. I'm gonna tie it around my waist. If I yank 3 times, hold me up as fast as you can.
He walks over to you with his cigar that he put out on himself earlier, picked it up, and took that same component and put a little mark on your hand. As I cast Enhance Ability one more time on you, and this time it'll be Intelligence.
As you go to get in the water after telling somebody to pull you after 3 tons, Steve grabs your hand and he goes to burn you with a cigar. And as he does, you instinctually go to flinch, but as the cigar touches you, there's nothing. There's a slight warm tingle. And when he removes the end of it, there's a symbol on the back of your hand.
What did you cast on me? Which one?
Enhance Ability, Fox's Gunning.
Ooh,
So
okay.
you have, for an hour, I think, you have advantage on anything intelligence based.
Great. I'm mothering a prayer to Saloon. Casting guidance on myself. And I'm diving in.
Am I?
Or rather, I'm
attached to
shoving the
other-
bag at Thebe, the bag of bones to Thebe, and I'm going in the water.
Am I attached to this rope?
If you let her tie it to you, yes.
Did you tie it to me?
I did tie it to you.
All right, Sentinel's just gonna stand there on the dry land with the rope attached to him.
Okay. Oh, I gotta explain all this again. Ooh.
You'll have a small dragon with you too.
So
You want me to
Okay.
explain it?
I'm going. Well, I mean, you can. I mean, that's kind of my job. But, if you would like to take it off my hands, yes, go ahead.
All right. So, Rowan,
Yeah.
as you swim down, you notice the pool takes you in a circle. You start moving in this counterclockwise motion clockwise motion that the whirlpool's taking you. It's fast. After a time, you almost maybe lose yourself in the pool as you spin rather quickly with nothing to grab onto you, as you're very slowly being funneled down into the center of it. The pull is much stronger as you're spinning than it is moving down into the center sort of funnel pull. As you approach sort of the bottom of it, it starts getting darker around you. It's a lot harder to see. With maybe this light in the distance, as it gets closer, you recognize it to be the rock that Lazarus had thrown in.
Oh, you just throw it back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it. You see it there now, and once you get kind of close to it, finally reaching the precipice of this bottom of this funnel, it goes away, and weirdly enough, you may have had some trouble breathing, just kind of holding your breath. And I imagine over time your character's still holding their breath, but as they get to the bottom, you remember Thebes' words to you. That, hey, you could actually breathe down there.
I'm gonna swim with the current, like, to minimize, like, the almost dizziness or vertigo that I would get from, like, being twisted around. And I'm gonna go as far down as possible. Until I can breathe.
Once you get to the bottom, you're shunted out of the water.
Ugh.
Almost.
Like a turd in a toilet.
Yeah.
Like a turd in a toilet.
Yeah. As you feel yourself leave the water. Like, are you going head first or feet first?
Feet first.
So you obviously feel the difference in the air around your feet as they breach into open air. And as you leave this space, you're gently shunted out of the water and come to find yourself just kind of floating. You're not touching anything solid. With the light down there, you see. And so as you look up, you can see the funnel of water come down like a funnel. Like it's a vortex slowly spinning around. And then there's this flat plane of water right above your face. And it goes out in like a 30-foot diameter. And you see the water kind of curve and head back up and disappear. Beyond that, there's darkness. And then about 20 feet up, you see the water again coalesce and materialize seemingly out of nowhere as it rushes up to meet the top. And it seems to be this just continuous loop of water in this space now above you. And as you look down around you, you see the bones, you see refuse, you see maybe a gold coin here and there, like maybe at the bottom of so you'd see the bottom of the wishing well. The bones are not placed. It doesn't look like they've made a way in there. It's like maybe over time, from other things falling in, it is slowly pushed everything towards the outer edge of this darkness, this nothing. Below you are bones as well. Now it's not like you're standing on a layer. It's not like you're looking down at a layer of bones. but there are bones scattered amongst and trash, refuse, pieces of. You see old rusted blades. You see a broken shield. You see just trash that you would expect from maybe a campsite, passerbys. Something that maybe got lost and blown in here, much like the bag that Thief had brought up. And you're just kind of floating. But you can breathe. You're not moving.
How far down are the bones?
So, if you look up, about a foot above your head is this plane of water. Okay? And below you, the bones are roughly, from that plane of water to the bones is about 6 foot. So you can stand here. How tall are you? 5 something?
5'4".
So, yeah, you can stand here if you can stand. If there's something to actually place your feet on, and the water, you could reach up and touch the water. That's the extent of it.
Okay. So beyond the light given off by the rock, I can't see anything, right?
You can see everything down here in Bedrock. That fucking thing's
Oh.
like 40 foot of brightness or some shit.
Yeah, 20 bright, 20 dim.
So yeah, you can see everything down there. But
So
it's
it would be a
black. It's just blackness.
So it'd be a complete waste if I cast daylight, essentially. Okay. Okay.
It's like, it's almost like you're in a room, pitch black, with a light. There's nothing to see. It's just blackness all around you. Nothing except the refuse and bones
Got it. Okay.
and the glint of the coal.
Since I took off my concentration before to do guidance, I'm gonna cast detect magic on myself again. Hold on. I'm gonna.
So at this point, the magic emits from above you. And as you kind of start to look around, you glance up, you see that the strongest point of this magic is radiating from somewhere between you and what you imagine to be the top side, where everybody else is waiting for you. It's somewhere in between there is where this magic is radiating.
Is there any way for me to get to that point?
Take a deep breath and pull yourself up there with the rope.
Okay. Before I do that, I want to check to see if there's anything useful at the bottom.
Do an investigation check. You do have advantage, so
That's alt, right?
I think so, yes. As you're
Just
looking
me.
around, it looks like mostly trash, mostly bones. You see a couple of smaller rodent-type creatures that look like through the old roadkill. They've been gnawed at and chewed on. Most of their insides are missing. There's just a little bit of meat and fur left on the outer skeleton of the bones on the outside.
Oh.
Funny, there's no smell down there. When you see it, you immediately go to cover your nose and realize that was kind of just a reaction, a natural reaction, but then there's no smell. And as you look around, you smell nothing down there. Like, it doesn't smell like water, it doesn't smell like... There's nothing, there's just no smell. There's no feeling. You are completely sensory deprived, other than sight. You realize there's also no sound. It's just sight. You don't feel anything, you don't smell anything, you hear nothing. And now that there's a verbal component to detect magic.
I believe so, yeah. Hold on. Detect magic. VS, yeah, verbal.
As you were casting it worked, but you realize you never heard your voice. It's almost like you are in a void, a nothingness. It's the nothing. No. Yeah, so that all just kind of dawns on you in this moment after you get over that initial, what the hell is this place? And you're looking around, slowly these things start to come to you like, oh shit, there's no sound, you don't feel anything. Yeah, that's what
Since there's nothing useful down here, I'm going to...
Oh, yes, sorry.
what?
There is something with the night.
Oh.
You happen to see amongst some of the refuse, it looks like a book, kind of half buried under some stuff, which is odd considering where you are.
Is it possible to get to that book?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab it.
As you go to kind of walk, you realize you just kind of flounder in space and flip and roll. And it takes you a moment, and you remember what Thebe said about you have to will yourself to.
I will will myself to move in the direction of the book.
As you think that your body kind of rights itself, and you just using your mind, force yourself in that direction, and you find that you just, your body almost instinctually begins to drift directly toward the beach. And it is that. It is a book. It is a great tome. You don't feel it though. Like, you feel the weight of it, but you don't feel it in your hands.
Once again, sensory deprivation. Okay. I'm gonna tuck the book underneath my shirt.
Okay.
And then tighten the rope around my shirt so that it's kind of like almost like a pocket. It's holding the book to me. And then I am going to will myself to go back up, and I want to try to get to that source of magic in between.
You take a deep breath. Grab the rope, sit where you feel the rope kind of slow, go taut, and you feel as though someone is pulling themselves up the rope. You don't feel three tugs like she said to watch for, but you know she's pulling herself up at this point, or something is. And yeah, you pull yourself up, and of course, you're kind of pulling yourself at an angle. But as you reach that height to where you see this, the epicenter of this detect magic spell, where it's given off the main source of light, there's a small pocket in the water that you didn't notice coming down. It's about the size of a fist, where there's nothing. The water seems to coalesce around nothing. It's just an empty space. You can see through it. It's not like the darkness below. You see the water on the other side passing behind it and around it. But you don't see anything there. But that is definitely where your detect magic shows you to be the source of this magic. And at this point, you're roughly halfway between the surface of the water and that plane of water below you that you broke out of.
Okay. I'm gonna stick my hand into that source. Or I want to stick my hand in the source.
So as you reach forward,
13.
Feel a sharp pain.
Mm.
You hear that? Go ahead and take. More of all that. 5 points of psychic damage. You take 5 points of psychic damage.
I want to see if I can scream into my head, what is this place?
Yeah, you respond mentally. And the voice comes back louder than before. As you, at this time, you close your eyes and you squint. You kind of grimace at the pain on your face. You hear that very loudly. Make me another wisdom save. Not take the damage this time. But as he says you, at the end of that sentence, a flash of the bones and stuff below into your mind. And as you make the save, oh damn it. A little lower tone.
I'm gonna think back. Oh. I was
Feeling your nerves and lungs start to burn.
I'm going to scream back mentally. I was summoned here to help purge this world of evil. We are stranded here.
Intelligence saving throw. As you feel something begin to probe your mind.
Okay.
You do have
I don't.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You kind of force it out, whatever it is. You stop it. You felt something intrusive, just briefly. Your strong mental powers, mental prowess, you force it out, and you hear the same three questions repeated, or the same three statements.
Can I choose to show it what I've seen so far of this world?
If you wish to allow it into your mind, you can potentially fail the saving throw.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that actually.
All right. You feel that that probing has begun to pull away, and as you kind of drop your defenses, almost inviting it in, you feel it rush forward, almost hungrily, as you feel it sorting through all of your memories. Most recent, but eventually it goes back further. You feel memories of your sister being brought up. You feel memories of your home, memories of traveling, memories of your brother looking for him and disappearing. As this thing is basically combing through everything. Now the link goes both ways. You feel something ancient, something ancient, but good, almost celestial in nature. This thing, whatever it is, you actually see for a brief second a space surrounded by stars. You don't see. You've never seen space, obviously. It's like you're looking into the night sky, but it's everywhere. It's below you, it's above you, it's all around. And then you see a sea. And you see what you can only guess is this world. And you see a tree. You see a small, just a small sprout of a tree. And you see this large, massive tree, which you instantly recognize as Infus. But this is not Infus. It's something that saw Infus. Something that was before Infus. And as that kind of dawns on you, your minds ripped apart. As your lungs feel like they're about to explode, and you take a deep breath of water and instantly begin to drown.
I'm gonna yank 3 times, really hard on the rope. And start kicking my feet up.
Yeah, Sentinel, you feel 3 quick, hard yanks. Sentinel, you awake there, buddy?
Phoebe, watching this
Yes.
for this sign and knowing what it's like, runs over to help Sentinel.
Alright, I think we all try and yank her out.
Sorry, I was having connection issues for a brief moment there. The audio was clipping in and out.
You take 8 points of damage, Rowan, as your
Okay.
lungs fill with water. You guys begin to pull Sentinel and Thebe. And Licka, were you there helping?
Yep.
Yeah, y'all all begin to pull as you see Rowan. Right as she comes up to the surface, you see her go limp and release the rope, and her body begins to get pulled back down into the vortex, and her
Oh, we're
mouth is
grabbing
open, her eyes are closed.
rush it in the grab.
You guys, with the three of you
as
working together,
like as you rush in to grab her, once you have her, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon beside you and request you grab it.
Oh shit, nice. Yank that shit. Fly me up, baby.
I mean, it's easy enough. You recognize her being in trouble. She's not breathing, and there is water slowly pouring out of her mouth as you get her up onto the shore. You're familiar? Is your pseudo dragon? How is it doing for breath?
Oh god.
It
Does
is
it
all.
have to breathe?
It does have to breathe.
It might be in the same boat.
It is.
Actually,
Uh,
after this,
feeling
I'm
it
assuming
start
it
to
would have
drown.
left because
I'm going to
you were
dispel it.
using your senses to see through it. You would have told it, okay, get the fuck out of there, bro, you're dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have dispelled it to a pocket dimension.
Yeah, it'll out of existence. But yeah, Rowan is limp and lifeless at your feet, guys.
I'm gonna apply CPR.
I'm gonna rush over to Rowan and try again CPR like Lika is, but I'm gonna try to imbue her with some of my magic.
Oh crap!
To
I
try
can
to
do that too.
restore her life. Inadvertently pumping too much magic into her, scales are gonna start forming on her body.
What the fuck?
Blue scales, draconic scales, up her arms, up her neck, and on her face, as I accidentally cast Dragon's Breath on her.
What the fuck?
What?
Alright,
I'm gonna
so
go ahead and just take a step back.
as I'm doing the CPR, I'm gonna burn 5 points to heal her. Just like you'll see my hands kind of glow as I'm pumping her chest. It's like, come on, don't die.
Yeah,
Yep.
so give me a medicine check there. This is not so much as something you just need to heal her through. You need to get the water out of her lungs. So give me a medicine check.
Crap, medicine.
Oh
Is a-
god. No!
Fucking tiefling
I'm-
head empty.
I'm telling you, the amount of ones I've rolled these past weeks, man.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. What is your strength modifier?
Jesus Christ.
I believe it's a 3. It's a 3.
What's your strength?
16.
Okay, so yeah, as you're kind of unsure what to do here, and you're pushing down on her lungs. You hear it snap as one of the lungs goes in.
No!
You take another 3 points of damage.
If she could look deader, she could.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
snap
seem
the
to
rib.
have caused more damage than good here, buddy.
Oh god.
I mean, more bad than good. So,
Oh.
Sentinel will reach down to Rowan and try to, see what he can do with his divinity, as he will try to cast aid to at least stabilize her to the best of his knowledge at 3rd level. Aid.
Does anyone else know?
Does the person have to be conscious?
No, I don't believe so.
I slapped her face to try
Choose
and
up
wake
to
her
3
up.
creatures each. Well, everyone. It's gonna be multiple people get hit by this, but I'm just targeting her.
Yeah. So it increases maximum by 10 and
Yep.
current by 10.
Yep.
Simon, she might need mouth to mouth.
Simon's busy cooking his frogs. I don't believe he has noticed anything of what's going on.
Oh,
Hey,
you-
Simon!
Man's making dinner!
You notice the commotion, and you hear people, Rowan, wake up, Rowan, you hear the commotion, obviously.
Does anyone know what to do? She's drowning.
Can I make a survival check to try to get the water out of her lungs?
I
You
would've
can.
survived
The DC
too.
will be slightly higher for survival than medicine.
Okay.
I'll assist him.
I mean, anything's better than a 1, right?
Yeah. Can't get any worse.
Jesus fucking destroyed my ribcage,
so-
thanks!
At advantage,
My bad.
the assist.
You better take advantage.
But
with the assist.
I'm exhausted.
Oh shit!
Oh crap! You're right.
Oh,
Why are you doing things?
so you don't.
What are we doing?
Why are you doing things?
We're not supposed to do it. We're both doing here. We're fucking exhausted.
Sentinel's just like holding Rowan down as you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do. At some form or another, he's gonna push you away and just start like not beating, but like definitely taking his fist and just pounding against her ribs with her on her side.
Hey, Sentinel, no!
Stop!
Big guy, please! Hey!
Something to kill her.
Hey, big guy, not like that! Not like
Maybe
that!
if we hang her upside down, the
He's-
water will
he'll-
drip out.
He would lean her. He begins to lean her on her side forward as he, instead of pounding directly on the chest, begins pounding on the back of the chest.
Oh
Oh,
god.
okay,
Wait!
I'm gonna get spinal damage too now.
Just open her mouth! I got
Rowan's gonna
this.
come back and be like, I can't walk.
Rowan, don't worry, I'll make you a wheelchair.
Okay. DM.
Yeah.
Do we know that we could surmise that there's water in her lungs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So before I do it, I have a spell called Create or Destroy Water.
I don't think that'll
A
work.
lot of water been there, buddy.
I think it does work.
Shit.
I can.
I think it does work.
Could I destroy the water in her lungs?
I mean, think about that statement.
At that point,
It's a magical spell,
Uh,
so I
I
really
mean,
don't know if logic
I
works
mean,
here.
but you could argue that what's that?
Blood has
freaking
water
Simon
too.
that one of you could prestidigitate someone's arteries clean. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, so I'm asking you this because the alternative in my head is to use Gust to push and pull air out of her mouth until.
I mean, if you
wait,
use it on the
no,
other
no,
end, will it push
Okay,
out
that's
the other?
smart. That's smart. Okay, wait.
Well, I wouldn't know CPR. That would make sense to me if she's not breathing, and I know she has water in her lungs, right?
Yeah, get
Guys,
ready. Learn how to
wow.
Take her by the legs and hang her upside down. The water.
Am
will
I
drip
the
out.
only one with a high enough medicine? Holy
Nobody
shit.
knows what to do.
Simon might know what the fuck to do. He survived a shipwreck. But he's
Oh, good
fucking
point.
frog legs.
I'm gonna run to Simon.
But
Sentinel's
My
about to-
king! My
Sentinel's
king!
about to-
Rowan's drowning!
hold her on her
What
side,
can we do?
and you are hitting her back. So
I'm like, with like a closed palm, just like bang, bang, bang on the back of the lung. Alright.
I swear to fucking
Yeah,
God,
hold on.
he is going to die at our hands.
Here we go. Near.
Rowan, you're gonna die!
I'm okay with
I'm
this.
gonna-
That's so fucking causes.
Life
Oh,
cleric down,
jeez.
baby. Life cleric down.
Oh,
Hey,
my
Simon!
God.
We need help!
Simon,
We need help!
we
I'm
don't
just
know what the
watching.
fuck to do.
I'm just watching my hit points just drop.
Simon, by now,
Quick!
notices there's a commotion going on, pulls his frog legs out of the fire, and
I will
runs
give
over to Rowan and begins to
Mouth to mouth.
attempt to
Mouth to
clear the
mouth.
water from her lungs.
Yep.
And you
With
need
your
a
mouth.
medicine check.
Yeah.
Can that be medicine or survival?
With advantage, Rowan. With advantage.
Oh,
Can I
I'm
get
gonna-
guidance?
I'm gonna guide it
public or
Simon.
private?
You can do
If
public.
you're rolling death saves!
You can do public.
I guidance Simon, by the way.
Why? Okay, I hit Alt. I swear.
That's fine. It might be shit. I don't fucking know.
You have to hold Alt when you
So
roll.
you rolled a 15. Okay. Yeah, Simon, as you come over and begin to do that, Rowan, you begin to cough. And water just pours out of her lungs for a moment, and you start gasping for air. Yeah, that was close, Rowan.
Book!
Was it worth it?
Book!
Book?
Book! Lifts her
She's
shirt.
delirious. She's
Lifts her
delirious.
shirt and pulls the book out from underneath her shirt.
Which
Whoa,
is
Rowan.
soaking wet.
I mean, you were under the water. How are you gonna get that shit out without it being fucking wet?
Well, I left my bag on the shore.
Did Simon's lips touch Rowan's?
I don't know, did they?
Wait, who did what?
This
You were
magic
doing
moment.
mouth to mouth, Simon?
Fucking sure, why not?
Yeah, they
Alright.
touched. I mean,
This
I'm gonna-
magic.
You got a mouthful of water.
Does Rowan look like she liked it?
Rowan looked like
What
she's
does the
gagging.
water? What does the water taste like?
It tastes like,
What?
Like water?
recycled. I don't know.
I would like to roll insight on Rowan's gagging.
Jesus Christ.
Rowan's
I just imagine the sand blocks moment.
Yeah, she's just gagging, dude.
I'm gonna release my concentration before Rowan realizes she has blue scales.
Oh, okay, yeah. As she coughs.
shit,
Oh
what did-
my god. What kind of breath weapon did you give her?
Lightning.
Oh.
I'm
Bruh.
not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
fucking light.
What happens
That's
if
why I
I
asked
cough
the bed.
into the air above us?
Yeah, the lightning would shoot out. And you see it very distinctly.
I would like to
I
cast
think
command
that
and
thing
tell
did
everyone to stop
something to
dying.
me.
Yeah, that thing. What was it?
What? What thing?
Huh?
The source of magic in the water.
Yeah, it made you drown. We saw it.
I was talking to it.
And cough lightning.
Wait, you could talk to water?
No, there's something in there, the presence, it's causing the water to behave this way.
Is that a good presence or a bad presence?
Good. Almost celestial.
Then why did it almost drown you?
I said I don't belong here.
Yes, that's okay.
It's so confusing. I thought you said it was good, but it is territorial. So does that make bears good? I don't know.
It says I'm not of this world, so it may have saw me as a threat.
Alright.
Or it's
Well,
just me being stupid, you know? Holding my breath underwater for that long.
Okay, was there any benefit to going down there, or did I just send you down there to drown? Because I'm gonna feel
Well-
really bad if that was the case.
I found this book. It's kind of soaked, though.
Well, what the hell's the point of a soaked book?
I don't know.
Prestidigitation.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Can you do that? You can do that.
I cannot.
I
No, but-
cannot.
You can.
Oh my gosh, Simon, what a fucking beast.
Yeah,
I
okay.
went back to cooking my frog legs.
I'm going to try to dry out this book. I'm also going to look at the others and say,
Does nobody have prestidigitation?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you cast that, yeah, you dry out the book.
oh. But
Give
he
it to
didn't
Simon.
cast, but
I
Give the book to
offhandedly,
Simon. Who knows
you know,
what to do?
wave my hand in their direction and hit the book.
Prestidigitate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dry
as it
now.
does so, the
Ah.
book, as the pages flutter and the water just basically evaporates off of them.
thank you, Simon.
Yep. Food's almost ready.
Okay. And I'm gonna look at the others. I'm gonna say, thanks, by the way,
To who?
to everyone that's literally cuddled around, gathered around me.
You might want to check your ribs.
I'm gonna pat my
Yeah,
ribs.
you definitely hurt.
Oh,
You have, after the moment of intenseness here kind of wears off, you feel a very sharp pain
Why does everything hurt?
You know, the water was pulling you really hard in, and you kind of hit a rock along the way when we were pulling you out. So
I'm gonna
that may
silently
have
give
been
a side glance over to Lika.
that may have been what happened. You know.
All right.
I'm gonna bring a hand to my own chest, and then gather some divine energy and run it through my. Yeah, there we go.
Holy crap! You lost so much HP.
My max HP is 70, by the way. So.
That's
Is
one
that
way
nor-
to
is that-
unbreak a rib.
Slightly better.
Is that normally how much your max HP is? Because otherwise you'd get a plus 10 on top of that.
Oh, so my max HP is 80 at the moment. And y'all brought it down to 42.
Yeah, it's
Psychic
80
damage.
based on the 8 spell, right?
Yep.
Yep. And it's non-concentration and lasts for a long time. Well, 8
Yes,
hours.
This again at second level.
This
Woo!
book, as it's dried off and you look at it, this book has the picture, not the picture. It's almost. It's a very. It's the cover. It's bound in leather, but the leather is very, very finely tanned and dyed. The book itself on the front, in the leather, is kind of a raised section that is shaped kind of like an old man with a beard, with a long beard. I wish I could show you the book. And in the pages inside, the pages appear to be blank.
Interesting. I'm gonna.
I'm assuming you lost concentration of the tech magic.
Yeah, but I can also use it again. Yeah, I'm using the tech magic again.
Yeah, the book is definitely magical. Looks to be. Oh, would this be transmutation? Wait.
You can also ritual cast. Sentinel just kind of stares at the book quizzically as you're holding it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Doesn't say.
Oh.
I don't know what school of magic this would fall under. Damn it.
Would it help if I help identify it?
Maybe.
Sentinel kind of reaches towards you, Rowan, with his hand open. May I inspect it, please?
You can see Rowan like reluctantly give it to you, but knows that like you're gonna do that thing that you did with the other artifacts, and was like, maybe something good will come of this.
Sentinel just stares at the book for a moment before taking revealing his left eye again. His left eye being much more different than his right, as you will know, given that it's much more in tune and focus as he casts Identify. Well, I have to. Hold on. It moved. Identify. And he'll be holding it for a minute, basically focusing in on the object, trying to identify what this book is.
While he's doing that, I'll resummon Helios in a wisp of fire. Right next to me.
Oh, it won't fucking do it? Really?
Rowan's pondering that presence in the water.
She's pondering the orb.
Pondering.
Oh my gosh.
That thing.
There you go.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, wow. Hold on. That's... Wow. Oh.
Oh wow, it's its
Woo!
own thing. That's pretty powerful.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, that's one of the few magic items that I've hidden around the world that y'all... I mean, I didn't think y'all would actually go down there. Holy shit.
Oh, I saw this thing and I was like, we are going to see what that is.
I thought Thief was... I was like, Thief's gonna find this fucking book. And he rolled a 0 investigation. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, Stevie wondered that shit.
Yep. He probably crawled right over it. He probably even turned some of the pages just nonchalantly with a tentacle. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we gotta hang on to this thing for 100 years, man.
Sentinel would hand it back to you, obviously explaining the things you've just read.
Rowan is immediately gonna start studying the contents of the book.
Okay, hold on.
Just like fascinated with it.
So,
Or
you have to spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or less. You're in the middle of a desert. You are exhausted. on a
so I
daily
have
basis.
six days to study
Once
the
you
book
start,
for 48 hours. Okay.
Yeah, once you start, you have to complete it within 6 days or less.
You gotta complete your summer reading.
Okay, I'm shoving it into my bag of holding in that case, because I there's no way I'm gonna be able to read it within this time period. Nuh-uh.
Okay?
Did you
Ever finish the crystal shard?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't.
That makes me wonder if you're a chronoturgy wizard, could you just fast forward time for the book?
Put that in a reverse aces feeder.
So, with that, what are y'all doing for the night? I mean, Simon's got some frog legs going. I mean, some frogs going. Deckard is already passed out. Morav has, he's left and gone over here and found him a nice cozy spot underneath one of these palm trees.
Sentinel's gonna go be reclusive and talk to his shield again.
Thief will continue practicing his arrow every now and then, glancing over at Rowan, make sure she's okay. And
Yeah. After all the commotion, Laz is going to find a soft spot near some grass and try to focus on his horn again.
Yeah, get you guys, get yourselves where you would try to find yourself a little comfy spot. Where do you think you would go there? Let's see.
Fire! Gotta get dry. Also,
Damn,
Simon,
that's-
do you need help making food?
Oh no, I definitely got this.
Okay.
This brings back memories of living on the island.
Good memories, or
Would you...
This part was good.
Adam, would you like me to roll with the wisdom thing, same as before?
So this is the... Yeah, you can.
Big money, big money? Oh!
Not 20.
not 20.
Oh!
Definitely no whammy.
Give me that percentage dice.
Alright, 100%, 100%,
Lazarus.
100%.
94!
Holy
Holy shit! Alright, well, I'm basically like being like, hey, that was a near-death experience. Let me just talk to my friend here.
Lazarus, I need you to give me suck. Oh wait, why'd you do it at disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Josh.
Oh
again.
fuck. Okay.
Why do you do things?
Damn. Why are you still trying to do things? Damn.
I'll take a nap.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Well, damn. All right. So, unfortunately, Laz, as you have yet to connect this thing, that element to that one. As for you, I'm not going to do that much talking tonight. It's already 9:30. We'll pick up right there with the conversation between you and Kavath next week.
Oh, it's gonna be juicy.
Also, hey, you found a tool of understanding. Holy shit.
That's a really powerful item. Rowan, you're gonna be juiced.
Ha.
Yeah,
Gonna
because
be
that
Jack.
will not only increase your wisdom, it can increase your maximum as well. So
That's the part that makes
that
her
would
juiced.
allow you to go over 20 if you already have 20.
Do we have any
Juice.
magical scry?
Does the timing of it matter? Like, if she has it now, will it not go over 20?
No, it
Well,
will.
no, it increases her
Increases your
permanence to
maximum,
22.
So it can now she will be able to get to a 22 instead of
Nice.
20. So,
Yeah.
But if she had a 20 right now, she would maybe put her at 22. Holy shit. Fucking badass. But she's only got
Right
18,
then.
so she'll get to a 20. But she's still got some time to take an ASI instead of a feat if she wants and get that 22.
I mean, with your feet rule, technically she just takes a half feet. She gets the
That's true.
+2 and she,
Yep.
yeah. So basically, in theory, by level 8, Rowan, you will now have a 22. In theory.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to do stuff, so it's fine. It's fine. Also,
Why are you doing things?
I'm doing things. Rowan's trying to make a good berry, by the way, as she's sitting in front of the fire. It's not working, but she's trying.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, guys, we're gonna call it a night there.
Alright.
As Simon is cooking some frog, Rowan is excited about a new book, and everyone else is just ready to get a good night's sleep without the sand at their feet.
I don't know about you, but Sentinel's excited for this conversation with them rolls.
And yeah, and Kalaf and Sentinel are gonna have a conversation. So, well, it's not bad. I mean, it took us a whole episode, a whole session to get through the first week of travel, but
Sorry.
it's not a problem. I mean, hey man, there was something here to find, and you guys actually went and found it, so that's awesome. I did not think anybody would do that. Like, I assumed somebody would be curious, but I didn't think y'all would actually put yourselves in there and go, fuck it, I'm going search. So,
Well, it had to be done. It had to be done.
I was hoping, because that's a really strong item, but I was hoping that Thebes' initial search down there, not finding anything, and just finding some bones and seeing what he did saw would just discourage y'all. But good on you, man.
No.
You pursue, not pursue, you
Persevere.
Yeah, and push through and say, fuck it, I'm gonna go back. So, good deal.
Well, I coerced Rowan.
Yeah, you did goad me. You did goad her.
She almost died for this fucking book, but hey.
It's fine. Listen,
My thought process is this looks fun. I think I'm gonna do it, even if it
Yeah.
kills me.
Steve literally said, "Ooh, graveyard full of bones," and Rowan was like, "I'm in."
whatever. Now
The
you're
lengths
wiser
you will
for it.
take for fucking loot, bro. I don't know.
She
Huh?
just like
Rowan?
picking over corpses.
Yeah.
Take for
Do you tell them what you saw? Other than
Of
just
what?
something down there,
You saw something?
or something did this to me, or whatever.
She did say that.
Yeah, she mentioned
I
it.
did mention a celestial presence
Specifics.
Oh, okay.
was causing this, but
You
that's
say anything about
it.
Inifis or
I
anything?
didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about Inifis or whatever. I'm too excited about the book.
Understood.
Is Rowan excited about the book, or are you excited about
Both.
the book?
We're both.
Okay.
Both.
Alright.
Also, mysteriously blank book. Excuse me. What is this?
Mysteriously
And
blank
it
book
looks
reeks.
expensive. Excuse me. The ex-criminal in me is like, yes.
Okay.
So
Well,
you find out the. Oh, never mind.
We're off recording, right?
that's a campfire. No. But thanks for
Shoot.
watching. Thanks for watching. And hit the like, subscribe, share, tell your friends and family about us. Come on, man. I need some views. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.